Why, hello there. It's me. Hello? It's Wednesday. I always feel the need to state what day of the week it is to just orient myself to reality a little bit. How's it going? Well, welcome in if you're here. Um, whether you are going to be chatting today or lurking or you're watching from the future, we have a lot going on today. I'm going to be playing more Animal Crossing, as has been the usual for the last weeks. It's turning into months now, in preparation for 3.0, of course. But yeah, we had something very grave happen last time that I'm curious to see what the effects are of. We had an autofill that I wasn't intending on, but it's of my own creation. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a good week so far. It is December, and December is a weird month, I feel, in general. Like, it's a good month, but also like a hectic month. So if you have anything interesting, tidbits to share, feel free to share from how your week's going, any highs and lows. I went to a holiday party this past weekend, which was really lovely. I baked brownies, and now I still have leftover brownies for myself, which is great. Um, and yeah, it was just a lovely time. It was just with friends. And I feel like the last few years I've been out of town, like usually out of the country during winter time, spending time with family. And so this is one of the first winters that I'm able to spend time here in Japan with friends during the holidays instead, which I feel like is really nice. So just enjoying that for a change. We have yet to get a Christmas tree and put up decor, so I fear it is getting a little bit we're in the danger zone now. Santa Claus is going to be very angry. So need to get on that, I think. Do want to do a little bit of decorating. I mean, I'm not like a super Christmas person. I like the holiday season in general and the holiday vibes, but I do like a good Christmas tree. Anyway, I think last stream I forgot to kind of, reflect on this card at the end, but every stream I like to reflect a card for like what the vibe is for my island that day and that stream. So last time I drew this card, which it says take the lead. The text is backwards. I'm sorry. You'll just have to deal with it. But this is a card from my friend Zach's deck. It's called Monster Garden. If you're interested, we'll probably draw another card from it today. But I love the illustrations. Anyway, I feel like this is I think this is literally what happened. Like in the card, there's like this person, like a leader, and like these little hippo looking things don't look very happy. And I think this is my autofill. This is Elvis. This is Elvis. He moved in because he's like a monarch. He's a king for some reason. And he's like trying to take over and colonize our little island, which is very scary, very disturbing. So yeah, I feel like this was unfortunately on point. I should have been the one to take the lead and actually invite one of the people on the villager hunt to move into my island, but I did not. And now another leader has swooped in. I left a power vacuum, and it's my fault. Anyway, why don't we pull... Oh my god, what's going on? Let's pull a new card for today's stream, because it is a new day today. And we'll see what we have in store this stream. It's not all bad. We have Elvis moving in, which I'm a little scared about, but also this stream, I think we should be able to unlock Brewster maybe, which I'm really excited about. And also maybe work on unlocking some of the stalls on Harv's Island. I think that's the next step. Maybe if I'm feeling funky, we could even go to Happy Home Paradise. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where the stream takes us. Let's see what the cards have for us today. Okay, so, oh, So I got the unknown, which is, I always feel like it's hard to make this focus, but it's the unknown. You can see there's some interesting figures in this card. So like there's that face. It's like a screen with a face. And then there's also this red person with a boot. Okay, this screen is like has legs. This is very interesting. Yes, it's a cube. Hi, Rumble. It's a cube. This is a very fascinating card. I don't really know what to make of it. I'm gonna be very honest. Like, I feel like it's kind of, it feels like this doesn't feel good. This big giant screen man feels a little bit like a threat. And we're like I feel like we're trying to get away, and like we're losing our boots in the process. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. If anyone has any interpretations, feel free to put it in chat. But it is called the unknown, so maybe it's meant to be a little esoteric and not obvious in its meaning. Maybe its meaning will become more clear as we play. So with that, I'm gonna put that there. We'll review it later when perhaps it will make more sense. Ooh, what does this say? Oh, no, it's literally nothing. I thought there was like secret text in the box. It's just like a admin stuff. Okay. Oh, another thing I did, actually, yes, this was yesterday. This was sooner than the holiday party, is I saw The Matrix. So I've seen The Matrix before, quite recently actually in life, like I think in the last few years. But yesterday I got to see it in theaters for the first time, and it was my first time rewatching it, and it was incredible. I actually think I loved it even more watching it this time than I did the first time, and I cried during the credits just because for some reason it made me feel a certain way. I don't know, just because of the topics the themes of the movie, along with like just the reality we live in now with AI and tech corporations, and the fact that we were watching this movie at all only like they're doing these special screenings of all these Warner Bros. Movies because Netflix has bought Warner Brothers. Just like thinking about all of that and like watching this film, like I don't know, it was just making me feel things. And I was like looking at the credits and all these talented people that worked on this movie, and I was like, human art is great. That's how I felt. And on that note, let's play some human art. Let's get into Animal Crossing. I'm excited. I'm excited for Brewster. I'm scared of Elvis, but there's other things there. I also don't... Okay, so I was looking up stuff about Elvis from Animal Crossing, and unfortunately, Elvis from Animal Crossing is indeed based on... Hang on, let me change the screen. Okay. Indeed based on Elvis Presley. Like, it says it on Wikipedia, and I trust Wikipedia with my life, so I assume it must be true. But let me adjust the volume. What's going on? Okay. But yeah, unfortunately that is true, and apparently was Elvis Presley like referred to as the king or something, so that's why Elvis the Animal Crossing villager is also like a lion king. There's so many layers to this individual. Also, Lion King, Mufasa, there's just a lot going on with this character. I am gonna interpret him as his own character. You know, he's not literally Elvis Presley. That is not how I'm gonna approach this. Also, I was reading more about Elvis Presley, and I was like, you know what? I don't fully understand that man, so let me not be saying things about whether he may have stolen music or not. Or not stolen, but I guess like appropriated certain aesthetics and like profited off of it. But like, I don't know. I actually don't know enough about him, actually. If anyone knows about Elvis and wants to sound off some fun Elvis facts, if there's any Elvis Presley fans, I'd love to learn more. But I realized I have no business talking about it, actually, because I don't know. Anyway, Elvis the Lion King has moved on to our island, and we will treat him as his own, a devil of his own kind, let's say. Shoot, he's right behind Daisy too. Look at his door, even his door. Okay, I do need to take a step back. Before we go, we will go visit him, because we should, I suppose. Like last stream, we saw who autofilled, we saw it was him, but we didn't actually talk to him, so this is gonna be our first time meeting this man. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this. So maybe I need a new outfit, and just like every single time, I didn't mean to do that. Just like every single time before, like every time I do this, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna change my outfit. Get into my outfit of the day before I start my day in game. And then I'm like, no, I need to go to the Able Sisters first, because I want new stuff. I don't want to wear what I already have. I want something new. So we are going to go to Able Sisters first. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has seen, like for the 3.0 update, there's some creators that have gotten early access. Not early access, sorry, that's confusing. They've gotten like a preview that I believe they weren't able to play themselves, but I think they could watch Nintendo staff play and ask them questions of the 3.0 update, so a preview of 3.0. And so we've gotten a little more information about 3.0 from that. But from what I gathered, nothing too interesting was revealed. If anything, there were some slightly disappointing things revealed. But one thing that I feel like is still an open question as far as I know, and I don't know much, I literally just watched one video of Nintendo Talk talking about this, and I was like, okay, I trust you. And he actually said that this was gonna happen. He predicted this. He said he had a source, and you know what? He was right. His source was on point, so you know what? Good for him. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I didn't realize this is for cooks. I just think it looks cute. Can I wear it even if I'm not a cook? I mean, I cook, but I wouldn't say I'm a cook, you know? I like the brown one. Anyway, the one thing that I felt like was, sorry, I went on a tangent and didn't complete my thought, as I am wont to do. Is that a word? Won't? Is that Old English? As I tend to do. But yeah, the thing that I think is still an open question is whether villagers who come to your hotel, whether you can invite them to your island or not. Apparently there's conflicting accounts of whether this is true or not, or whether it's been confirmed or not. If anyone knows for sure, feel free to let me know. I mean, I'm really hoping you can invite villagers from the hotel to live in your island, because that would just be fun, and it would allow you to mix some villagers up more, because you're more likely, you know, like the hotel holds more guests than the campsite, and like I'm assuming there'll always be guests there, so I feel like the potential to just like mix up your island more often with villagers you like will increase if they allow you to invite them. Hi, Mr. Zip. Good morning. Yes, it is Wednesday. I always like to confirm that just in case. I mean, you never know. Also, I mean, I say it's Wednesday for me, but it might be not Wednesday for some people. It could, well, I think by now it's probably Wednesday for everyone. But a few hours ago, it could have been Tuesday for some of you. This is true. Because I'm ahead of all of you. Which is very confusing. But I'm like, whenever I talk to people overseas, I'm like, you're behind. Not like behind. Not like I'm judging them. I mean, they can't help their time zone. But like, they're just literally behind. They literally just are. Sorry, I need to focus for a second while I decide what I'm gonna buy. Okay. Do I already have these sweatpants? See, I don't know. I feel like I do. So maybe we'll just get a skirt for fun. And then maybe this pink hat for fun. Cat nose, why not? And yeah, whatever. Okay. No. It's 4:30 a.m. here. Okay, got it. So you are like, technically it's Wednesday, but it's probably, I assume, potentially feeling still like a Tuesday for you. Well, I guess it depends actually. Did you wake up early or are you just up late? You know? Like, if you're up late, then I guess it might still feel like Tuesday, but if you're up early, I guess Wednesday has begun. Psychologically, you know? Hi, Banana Bear. Good to see you. Sorry. There's a lot of, like, there's the chef outfit and the barista outfit today. I kind of want one of these too, sorry. Wait. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I don't need two of those. Let's just get this. Do I already have this? See, I don't remember what I have. This is so bad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm almost done. I think there was one other thing that I wanted. I woke up early, besides I had to pee, and the dog started barking and I couldn't go back to sleep. Oh no! You have doggies? Woof woof. I guess then it is what it's psychologically. I guess maybe it's feeling like Wednesday for you. Question mark. The gray blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Wait, do I have this? Oh my god, I'm terrible. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Stop. Just get this and then oh. Do I already have the wizard robe? I feel like I do. Oh my. Okay. This is a stagehand hat. That's interesting. Why do stagehands wear this? Is it so that they don't attract attention, perhaps? I think I answered my own question. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Now I think I have what I need. I will go pick my outfit for today. Not mind the neighbors. Oh, got it. Okay, the neighbors' dogs got activated. I see. They were on pee patrol. Let's talk to Sable. I think I forgot to talk to her last time. It's okay, I understand. Okay. Let's change into another outfit. I mean, this is the outfit we found Elvis in. Wait, that's not true, actually. I think... Wait, no, I think it is. Oh, no. Well, I think I changed into my Dodo Airlines fit, actually, for the end of the villager hunt. And then when we let it autofill, I don't really remember what I was wearing, to be honest, but anyway, this fit does feel a little cursed now, so I'm gonna put on something else so we can forget. And then we will go say hi to, the Monarch man. I have still not played Skyrim on my PS5. Ooh, why not? What's stopping you? Have you just not had the time? Or you're not feeling in the mood? I feel like I need to be in the right mood for an open world game. That's why I haven't played Skyrim yet. I've been meaning to. Like, when Skyrim first released, I was in... I don't know, high school, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. But I just remember really wanting to play it. Yeah, I think it was high school. Because I didn't have, like, anything that could play it or run it. I think I only had, like... I think I had, like, a Mac computer, laptop. So of course, like, not very good for games. Because I remember just trying to, like, install it desperately. Because I don't think that's even meant to run on Mac, but I think, you know, like, people make, like, wineskin wrappers or whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I just know I was trying to make it work and it wouldn't work. And it would, like, I would get the game to load and it would just crash on the first cutscene where you're, like, on the cart being dragged in. Or dragged to your demise, really. Which that's not a spoiler because that's literally the first scene of the game. But Yeah. Anyway, that's like my memory of desperately trying to play Skyrim when it came out. And then since then I've always see I have 2 of these. What's wrong with me? But since then I've been wanting to play Skyrim. But I've just never got around to it because I actually have it in my library now. I think I bought it a few years ago on some Steam sale or the other. And I actually have a gaming PC now, so I could play it. And yet I haven't yet. I was just not in the mood, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fair. I do feel like you have to be in the mood for a game like that. What are we trying to project here? I mean, not project, but you know. Like, I want to look like I'm in control. Should I wear my Viking top? I just want Elvis to know that I will not, don't mess with me, you know? Like, don't take me. No. The samurai costume with sweatpants will definitely say that, I'm sure. Maybe I should wear my power skirt suit that Portia gave me. Wow, it matches my hair too. I don't know if I'll keep this hair, but you know, like it's not my favorite. This isn't really usually my vibe to dress like this, I'll be honest, but she did give it to me, which makes it special. And also I feel like maybe this is kind of the energy we need to give. Like it's like we're girl boss energy. But I don't really know how to I don't dress like this in real life. What am I don't have shoes for this. Hello? What will I wear? Oh my god. I mean the loafers could I guess we'll have to work because I don't know if I have anything else that really this isn't good though. I don't really have any shoes that go with this. Is this bad? Terrible? I don't know. Maybe you should wear your heavy duty shirt. Yeah, I mean like well, that's why I was thinking the samurai shirt, unless you mean some other kind of shirt that I have that's heavy duty too. I mean, I do have... Wait, I've been confusing the samurai shirt and the Viking shirt. Sorry. How dare I? Oh my god, I have 2 like really cool tops, but like what do I wear this? I should wear the samurai. But like I don't know what to wear that with. Can I wear it with sweatpants? Okay, don't tell anyone I'm wearing sweatpants because I think you can't really tell, right? Like just pretend it's not sweatpants. No one will know. Should I wear these ones or the black ones? And you know, like that's really it. I don't know what else to are we in disguise? Is that the point here? Oh my god, why is this kind of it's like why is this kind of a vibe? Okay, well Bubchi the samurai sounds cool. I mean, I think that would be a cute samurai. I don't know. I think like that for some reason that makes me think of Bubchi the Rock, which is like an actual anime. Bubchi the samurai. You know, like I feel like I can make this work. Which boots? These aren't boots. It looks weird. I think these kind of work. They're steel, you know, like it's metal. You actually can't tell I'm wearing sweatpants. So just don't tell anyone. Okay, no one say a word. No one tell anyone that I'm wearing sweatpants and it'll be fine. This is like I'm clearly meant to wear like I don't know, chainmail or something, but okay, obviously I'm not gonna wear this beanie though. I think hatless. I will change my hairstyle. I'm like, this makes me look like I get in fights, but also like I don't know. Let's just present a clean look. I would watch that anime. I'm still locked in really deep on... Should I be Shrek the Samurai? Not today. Okay. I'm still really locked in on watching The Apothecary Diaries. It's getting so good. Ooh. Does it need to look like I'm... Yes? No. I think I might just default to this. No, I need my hair to look neat. Maybe I will do the buzz cut. Okay, this is... I don't know if this is very accurate to samurais. I don't think samurais were... No. They don't have, like, a samurai, like, ponytail, okay? So I don't... Well, actually... Wait, hang on. I mean, they don't have, like, exactly that hairstyle, but... I might better be able to approximate that. Maybe. Is there no high ponytail that I have? Oh yeah. But this... Maybe I'll just... Maybe, like, it's a bun. The black hair is more you. Yeah, the black hair feels me because I literally have black hair. I feel like black always feels like a safe default for me for hair. Like, hair color. IRL too, like, I've dyed my hair a little bit, but not a lot. But I feel like I always end up missing having black hair, which is my natural hair color anyway. Okay, I feel like this is kind of actually the vibe for some reason. I don't know. It's like, I mean business. Okay. Let's watch some mushroom TV just to get our head right. So we're gonna greet Elvis, and then we will move on to other things. We're gonna bring Brewster here. The vibes will improve. Okay, excellent. Let's go. Yeah, maybe I'll actually... I mean, I said maybe I do Happy Home Paradise. Not do it, but like, you know, start today. But really, I feel like I need to work on my actual island. Like, I haven't put down anything. Ooh, let's talk to Tangy first. How are you doing, Rehour? To be totes honest, this is the time of day when I get the sleepiest. I get that. It's like, what, 3 p.m. here? In Animal Crossing right now. I feel like that is when I get sleepy. IRL too. Like, basically after lunch. Okay. Okay, Stu and Label are chit-chatting. Hey there. Another neat day on Sunny Duke. Maroo. Okay. Okay, Label, I'll try. I think she gave me the samurai outfit. Clothes a chef or doctor would wear. Okay. I mean, I guess I bought, like, the chef and barista outfit, so that should work. Western shirt. Okay. I mean, this is what a samurai would wear to work. But I think she wants you to use, like, the thing that the fish she gave you. Now she has to develop some sort of backstory, and you are good to go. I'm kidding. Wait, who? Which she are you referring to? Are you talking about Label? But I don't know. I need to work. Or sorry, I mean this could be a work outfit, but I know she's gonna want me to wear this. I mean, this is what a cowboy wears to work, is what I'm getting from this. I mean, okay. This is what Dodo Airlines people wear to work. Okay, whatever. Let's talk to the others. Hey there. I wonder if something fun will happen today. It could. Any old second. Any time now. I'm so excited. I hope something fun happens too. There you are, Bun Bun, and looking fabulous as ever, I see. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Okay, she likes the samurai fit. This fluffy coat of snow makes me feel surprisingly warm inside, Bun Bun. Oh, so cute. All of them in their little V-days. Okay. Shall we... Yeah, let's go. Let's just get it over with. I don't want to like talk to everyone and then end with Elvis. Let's just talk to Elvis and then we'll talk to the rest of our villagers and check in with everyone before we get into our tasks for today. Oh my god. Oh my god, so he's literally still in boxes. Oh my god. Okay, so his house is very... Okay, I mean, his wallpaper and flooring are kind of cool. I'm not hating on it. It's very grand. Not very cozy, I feel, but it's pretty. Very grand. Hello? And you are? Oh, you're my neighbor. Ha, sorry about that. I'm Elvis. Now, don't let the creaky exterior fool you. If I like you, I'm actually a nice fella most times. Any what's it? I've got a lot of tidying ahead of me. Let's parlay some other day. Oh my god, is he saying that because it's based on Elvis Presley? Like, sorry. Sorry, I'm really not very familiar with Elvis Presley. I'm so sorry to any Elvis Presley fans. I need to watch Priscilla the movie and Elvis the movie, whatnot. Those movies came out pretty recently, right? Like the A24 films or whatever. I need to get up on the lore. So, I don't know how to say the properly. Like I actually don't know. Is it like meant to be I don't even want to try. It's okay. Well, I think he's being okay right now, actually. Well, and that's well. This is starting to come together. Gah, how long have you been standing there? Did you hear me just now? Well, this kind of stuff ain't normally in my wheelhouse, but don't you worry, I'll get there. Okay. I think I made the right move going in with the samurai fit, because I feel like he's treating me with respect. I don't know him either, you're good. Okay, I mean, like, I'm waiting for, like, an Elvis Presley, fanatic to come in the chat and, like, inform me. There still needs to be themes on Switch too. Right! Like, I don't know why Nintendo took away all the, like, whimsy that they had in their previous consoles. Like, the Wii was so whimsical, and Nintendo, DS, the themes, oh my god. Like, they were already doing it. They were doing it so well, and then they took away these things that just, like, made their consoles feel so much more whimsical and bespoke to use. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now. I'm currently crafting an ornament crown just to see how I do at it. Okay. I think I have that. Oh, okay. I guess I don't. Never mind. My bad. Oh, I have this thing too. Oh. My bad. Daisy looks so cute. I want her. Yeah, Daisy is really cute. I was so happy when I got her. I've never had her before, but I feel like she's such a cute villager. I'm really glad I got her. She's iconic. Okay, I guess we're just keeping the samurai fit on all day. Like, it could change, but I'm kind of feeling it now, so... And it's surprisingly comfortable because I'm wearing sweatpants and no one can tell. Surely. We already talked to Stu, but Agnes is in her house too, so let's go check in on her. Who is the best villager in your opinion? It's really hard to choose one. Tangy is actually one of my favorites. Like, I always loved her in the older games too. I think I had her once, I believe, and yeah, I love her so much. She's definitely one of my favorites. So I'm gonna say two because I can't pick one. I think she's one, and then Benjamin's another one. Benjamin was one that I had on my OG Animal Crossing New Horizons island, so like the Switch game. He's like a yellow dog with bushy eyebrows and a little piggy nose, and I love him too. Worst villager? I mean, honestly, like, I feel like The villagers that I hate the most are the ones that I have personal beef with, and one of them is on this island, Hippo. I don't hate him, like, he's not a newly hated villager. I hate him because I had him on my original New Horizons island. So Hippo is actually one of my, yeah, I mean, on this, my current island, I guess I have some of my faves and least faves because I have Tangy, but I also have Hippo. So Hippo's maybe my most hated villager. I also really didn't like loot Eugene. I don't think I hated Eugene as much as I hated Hippo, but I just don't trust Eugene. And then there's villagers that I just don't vibe with because, you know, their design is kind of uninspiring, boring, or off-putting. Like the kind, like, who's that villager that just looks very, very creepy? I'm forgetting his name, but there's like a hamster that looks like very creepy. And it's like, of course I don't like him. I've never talked to him, I don't think. Or I've never had him, but I also never want to have him, ever. Do you know which one I'm talking about? I'm gonna see if I can find him. What's wrong with Hippo? Hippo was just, I had him on my first island and I feel like he was always just like, I don't know, he just kind of like feels like thinks he's better than me and he thinks he's better than everyone. And I know he's a snooty, like smug or whatever this personality type is called, but I feel like he's much more off-putting than other snooty smug villagers, in my opinion. I feel like he's mean, and he's like the type of person, that type of villager to like give like underhanded, like backhanded compliments, you know, and like one up you all the time. Like that's who he is. Also, he's writing gossip tabloid articles about the villagers on my current island. That's why he came. He's a clout chaser. I'm trying to see who. I'm trying to see who okay, you know what? I can't be bothered to find them, but if anyone knows which villager I'm talking about, I like Beardo. Some people are saying they hate Beardo. I like Beardo. But anyway, there's a hamster that's really off-putting. If anyone knows which hamster I'm talking about, please let me know. But I also think that hamster is very off-putting. We'll talk to him in your samurai outfit and let him know you mean business. I will. I haven't talked to Hippo in a second, so I feel like it's been a minute since we've interacted. I forgot to vacuum. Sorry, I'm not the busybody host type. Just don't go hunting for dust files, okay? That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Still got more to say, Snuffle? My mom sent some fruit from home the other day. I thought I'd eaten enough for 2 lifetimes. But the minute I opened the box and that smell hit me, so many memories, you know? It was such a blast of nostalgia. So much stuff I'd forgotten, and a few things I wish they'd forgotten. I wish I could know what those were. That's really cute. I will leave you to enjoy your tea in peace. But yeah, do you have a favorite and least favorite villager in Animal Crossing, Mr. Zip? And anyone else, feel free to chime in with your faves and least faves too, and the backstory if you have any. I know sometimes it's just like on site. Some villagers are, you know, just not that appealing to look at. But I feel like a lot of those villagers, sometimes it's more like, you know, their personality can win you over. You can grow into liking them. The ones I hate the most are more for psychological reasons, you know. Let's talk to Bob. Yay, are you out for a walk? I love walks. They keep your feet entertained. So true. Good morning, Caps. How are you? How's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good start to your day so far. Where's Hippo? Or, sorry, this is his house, but I guess he's not here. Let me just go check in on... I don't really mind if I can't find Hippo, it's totally fine. But I do want to talk to Portia. Okay, everyone's out of their houses, huh? Sicker than yesterday. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you're able to rest well and recover soon. That really sucks. I am doing pretty well. I really enjoyed watching The Matrix yesterday, by the way, on the big screen. As I said, it was a rewatch, but I loved it. I cried during the credits just because of what that movie's about and the world we live in today. Just made me feel things. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. My partner and I kind of tried to dress, or like I tried to dress in the vibe. Like my partner was coming from work, so I guess they couldn't do it as much, but I was coming from home and I tried to dress up a little bit to match the Matrix vibe. But I should have worn a trench coat, but I didn't because it was cold and I wanted to wear something warmer. My least favorite villager is Loin. Is that Ione? Because it looks like sadness emoji from Inside Out, and why is she blue? Yeah, I assume you are talking about Ione the squirrel. Oh, she looks like sadness from Inside Out. I never even thought about that. I guess so. It's been so long since I watched Inside Out, and I never watched the second one. There's a second one, right? So I never thought about that. And why is she blue? Why can't she be blue? Is blue not allowed? I mean, I like Ione, so I just think she looks cool. I've never talked to her in game, so I don't know what she's like having her. And my favorite so far is Portia. She's a cute white dog, and she does not tell me how long she has been gone. Right, I remember you said you liked Portia a lot. I'm loving Portia on my island, so I'm really happy to have her here. And I'm hoping I can find her to talk to her right now. Thank you, Bree. She just looks so sad. Got it. So no sadness allowed on Mr. Zip's island. Fair enough. See, I mean, that's why I like that everyone has different tastes when it comes to villagers. Like, every villager has someone who loves them, and every villager has someone who hates them, you know? Oh my god! I forgot Capin's here now! Okay. Sorry, I got excited and then I was like, well, actually, whatever. I mean, I think I need to go on the Capin tours to get Brewster, so I will. I think so. I could be remembering wrong, but I feel like that's how you bump into Brewster. But yeah, I guess I can't find Portia. She might be in the museum. And Hippo's also missing. I think my fave is Lucky. Does that make me basic? I don't think that's Lucky. Or, sorry. Sorry, I don't think that's Lucky at all. I don't think that's basic at all. I think Lucky is adorable. I've always thought Lucky is so, so cute. Wait, I am thinking of the right villager, right? Lucky is the mummy dog? If so, yes, agree. I think Lucky is so cute. But if that's not, then my bad. Hate is a strong word. It's just a dislike. Also, I've not told Isabel yet. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, honestly, like there are very few villagers I hate. I think Hippo and Eugene I hate. And you know what's funny is like those are both villagers that I grew to hate from this game, like New Horizons. From the older games, like sometimes people have this like old school beef that they've had like since like the GameCube game or something. I don't remember. Like I think I just let it all roll off my back. Like, I'm sure I had some people, like some villagers I hated. Or maybe I didn't and I got lucky when I was younger. I don't know. But I feel like maybe the beef didn't... I think when I was a kid, I just didn't care. I probably wasn't socially aware enough to even recognize when a villager was beefing with me, you know? I probably didn't read the social cues correctly. Because I'm neurodivergent. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But I don't remember any beef. Okay, I'm gonna give up on finding Portia. I've given up now. This is the end. Let's put, well, actually, no. No. Oh! I'm really excited to read this conversation. Yeah, but I see them more as in a hospital bandages, lucky to be alive. Oh, right. That's why it's called Lucky. Right. You can definitely see them as hospital bandages too. But yeah, I think Lucky is so, so cute. Yeah, I agree. And I don't think that's basic. I mean, I feel like what's the most basic answer you can give? I don't know. Oh my god, there's another conversation happening behind us. Hang on. I need to... Oh my god, they're gonna stop talking, so let me get through this one first. Okay, if I was gonna have a giant bug as a roommate, it'd have to be... Oh, a butterfly. A giant butterfly. Okay. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that answer. Why do you think that would be a good roommate? I don't know if it would be a good roommate. I'm just hoping it'd fly me around the island. What about you, Shiv? What kind of giant bug roommate would you choose? This is an incredible conversation. These are exactly the kind of conversations I have in real life. I love that this is happening. Everyone in chat, if you would like, let me know what kind of giant bug roommate you would want. I would want... See, my first thing my brain jumped to was definitely moth, because I think moths are really cute. I think butterflies are a little overrated, if you ask me. I think butterflies or moths. Oh, darn it. Bob and Clay aren't talking anymore. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like moths I love. They're really cute. But then I'm like, as a roommate, would you want a moth? Because they're just going to be like... And it's a giant moth too. Like, I feel like it's going to cover all the lamps, right? Like, is that going to be a problem? Actually... I feel like I'd do well with the moth because I really like dim lighting. So I'm not going to be putting on like lots of big lights anyway. Maybe we could have like one bigger light that my moth roommate can like go hang out by. And then it'll like my roommate will obscure the light and therefore I won't have to deal with like the glare, the harsh glare. So maybe it could be like a symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic. So I think I am going to go with giant moth. I don't want bugs. I would immediately kill it. Okay, so Mr. Zip is murdering their roommate. Understood. Got it. Banana Bear said ladybug. Ladybug, so cute. I mean, ladybugs are adorable. I've always loved ladybugs. I feel like I always like find them on me randomly, and then I'm always like delighted. I'm like, oh, hello. How are you? Like, have a little conversation with them, put them down somewhere. Like, they're so cute. Dragonfly, so I can fly on them like a helicopter. I'll give them piggyback so it's fair. Wait, that's such a cute visual. Oh my god. That is convenient. I would also ask my moth roommate for, you know, if they're okay with it. Like, could I hop on your back and like go to the grocery store, you know? In return, I will buy lots of pretty lamps, which is like a win-win because then we can have a really cozy apartment. I'm actually really vibing with the moth idea. Yeah, don't apologize, Caps. You're sick. I'm assuming that's why you're not streaming, because you're not feeling good. Rest is important. Okay, so wait, let me think about it. Are they not gonna let me answer the question? There's not a bad one. Do you have a bunch of legs? Are you gigantic? Want to pay half the rent? You're in. I love Tangy so much for this. Indeed, a recipe for domestic bliss, Bun Bun. I'm obsessed with that conversation and the fact that those two had it. I'm obsessed with that. They're like divas, but they're also like, you know, like a little weird. And I love that. Wow, incredible. I am really sad I missed out on the Clay Bob conversation. Why were they having a conversation at the exact same time? It's like the villagers are always choosing to interact at the most inopportune moments. Are you? Oh, I like that she just stopped. Like she did a little hesitation. Did a hesitation. She hesitated like halfway across the bridge and then she continued. I would like a butterfly better than any other insects. They're cute. Fair enough. Have you, Mr. Zip, have you watched the SpongeBob episode with the scary butterfly? Because that traumatized me as a kid. If anyone else has seen that. You know, there's an episode where there's like a zoomed in like thing of a butterfly and like you can hear the butterfly's noise like really loud. I don't even know if that's what butterflies actually sound like, but it's just like a loud like buzzing noise. But it was horrifying. The horrifying episode. But that's not to say that butterflies are horrifying, but I do think that stuck with me a little bit. But yeah, butterflies are absolutely beautiful though. If you ever pass, this is so random, but if you ever pass through Singapore airport, which I have had to do on some of my international journeys, they have a butterfly garden in that airport. Isn't that amazing? Like there's literally just a butterfly garden and you can just like on your layover, walk around, look at plants and butterflies, which I think is so cool. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I do think, I do think like moths like should be appreciated more next to butterflies, but I'm not saying butterflies are bad. They are really pretty. But yeah, I do find moths to be cuter though, personally. I think it's just the fuzziness. And like the fact that like why are you obsessed with lamps? It's kind of funny. Like it's just kind of silly. And I think that like just feeling like they're silly puts me at ease around them. It's like you're just a silly little bug that sees lamp and is happy. Wait, living with a moth roommate was basically the plot of a recent Magic set? Okay, I'm gonna have to... How do I find out more about this? Just because I would like to know. Except the moth was a demon! Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. I mean, I like demons. Well, sorry, let me clarify. I like a demon in a story. No giant insect for me. Going back to sleep as I start to watch at 3 a.m. Going to leave stream up. Oh, I hope you have a nice sleep. More mukwa. A bear. I liked that you were like, no bugs for me. I'm out. But I will leave the stream up. I mean, good for you. Do what you need to do. Thank you so much for chiming in. Also, if the giant bug discussion is turning anyone off, I'm very sorry. I know like that as a concept is horrifying for many people. My partner went to that on their flight back to New Zealand a few weeks ago. Amazing! What did your partner think? The Singapore airport is like so lovely. It's kind of weird. Like it's just like so much better than a lot of... I mean, I think it is like ranked one of the best airports maybe in the world. I think. I mean, like a lot of airports just feel like malls, which don't get me wrong, I feel like Singapore airport kind of does as well. Like they're just trying to sell you stuff while you're there. But like, I think the vibes in some airports are definitely better than others. Singapore airport is one of them. And actually there was an Indian airport I flew through a few years ago where I was like, oh my God, the vibes are immaculate in this airport. I think it was, shoot, I wish I could remember. I think it might have been Delhi airport, which I don't, maybe it was Delhi. Or it was like another city that I'm not as familiar with because we did like a little trip around India a few years ago with my family. Anyway, I thought like when I say the vibes were amazing, the lighting. For me, like lighting is a big deal. Probably why I was thinking about moths as roommates and like lamps and stuff. But like I hate bright fluorescent lighting. So any airport that has, oh my God, look at that present. Just flying right by. But yeah, any airport that has thoughtful lighting that actually feels like calming and relaxing instead of just like brash, I really appreciate. Not just in an airport, in anything. Was there in 2007? I'll be so sad if I missed it then. Wait. What was only there in 2007? Was it the butterfly garden? I hope not. You're fine. I like the concept of this conversation. Thanks, Sister Zip. It did not turn me off. I'm just tired. I'm going back to sleep. Have a good stream. Yeah. No worries. I have a good sleep. Thank you, warm mukwa. I love the idea of someone just waking up to like, so what giant bug would you like to have as a roommate? And then like going back to sleep again during stream. It's really funny. Was the butterfly garden there in 2007? That's when I was there. Oh, I don't know. I think... Because I went much more recently than that when I saw the butterfly garden. Yeah, I'm sorry, Banana Bear. I don't know if it was there. I mean, I guess like maybe you'd feel better if it wasn't there because you don't want to have missed it, right? So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Here's a wiki page on it. The backstory is basically what I described, the magic set. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I guess you can't share like a wiki page though. Wait, what should I look up? Sorry. The magic set. They're like, you scared me. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy your lurk caps. Yeah, do what you need to do. Get your rest. Oh my God, y'all, Clay and Bob are talking for the second time. I'm so sorry. I need to go there right now. Stu, you better let me leave right now. Why are these boys talking all the time? I need to talk to them. No! They had 2 conversations and I missed both of them. I need to know what Clay and Bob are talking about. That's such a cute duo. Are you kidding me? Oh, that makes me so angry. Anyway, sorry. As I was saying, I hope you have a good lurk, Caps. Sorry, I just had a freak out. I hate that makes me so angry though, because I was like, I just want to know what they're saying. Anyway, I know Bob and Clay must be getting on so well. I mean, they're both lazies. They're having a grand old time. I'm sure they were talking about bug roommates and much more. So cold today that even my snack bucket is shivering. Oh no. Wednesdays always make me miss that TV show I watched every week when I was little. Furniture for Hire was about a couch who wanted to be a detective. Okay. I might imagine that one. I mean, how would a couch go about being a detective? Wow, I love all the socializing happening here. I haven't even done anything yet. I've just been talking to people and observing, but there's just been so much rich socializing. I love it. Okay. We'll never forget how amazing the lights of the city looked at night when we were landing. I was sad to not be able to leave the airport before our next flight. Oh, yeah, I've never like left the airport either. I've never gone into Singapore. I would love to. I've heard, I mean, Singapore seems like a beautiful place. One of my childhood friends, like when I was in high school, she was from Singapore. Like she spent a lot of her life there, I guess, before she moved back to India. I think she always said great things about it and made me really want to visit. All right. Yeah, I can't find Portia or Hippo, but that's okay, I guess. Hopefully we'll see Portia later, Mr. Zip, since I know you also love Portia. But for now, I think I want to... Hang on. I don't know how to do the whole... Do I need to go talk to Blathers, perhaps? Because I want to get Brewster. Let me just figure out how to do that. I'll talk to Blathers, I'll talk to Tom Nook, and then I'll go on a cabin boat ride, and we'll see what happens. I love Bella too. Do you have Bella? Unfortunately, I do not have Bella. I'm trying to summon Bella to my mind, but I actually can't remember her. Who's Bella? Bella? Bella. Oh, she's his mouse! Cute! I love her vibes. She feels very, like, punk rock to me. Very punk rock. The white mouse wants to be a pop star, right? Is there a story behind why you love Bella, or do you just love her like it was love at first sight? Welcome to the Sunny Duke Museum. Oh, sorry, I didn't need to read that. We all know that. Wait, I thought he was gonna say something about Brewster. Hello? How do I find the pigeon? Do I, like, have to dig up gyroids first, or... Let me just go talk to Tom Nook, and then we'll see. And we'll go... hopefully find Brewster. She's adorable, that's why. Yeah, she's cute. I like how spunky she looks. Oh, also, let's check our next stop. I do want to work on just, like, grinding some more, like, money as well, because we're gonna need a lot more money for Harv's Island, and I would like to, like, figure that out for myself. Also, we can get terraforming, y'all. I need to save up some miles for that, too. So, I will work on that. But for now, I don't have a lot of miles, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Nook shopping. Oh, sorry. I don't have bells. My bad. Do I? Am I all out? I know I like... Okay, I still have some. But I have barely any. I'm not paying my loan payment yet. It's okay. I think that's my final one anyway, so... It's okay. We'll leave that unpaid. We'll take our sweet time paying that one, you know, because I think I've expanded my house fully now, I think. I have the basement and the top floor, do I not? I think so. We'll see. But for now, it's not an issue. We don't need more storage, and I'm not decorating my house yet. I still need to figure out what I'll do for my house in terms of like, am I gonna dedicate my house to one musician that I love? Or maybe like I could have each room be dedicated to like an artist. That could be fun. Or I could do a Paramore house. And like each room could be different albums. Oh my god, oh my god. Or even different songs. Music video sets? Oh my god. Wait, I could do Riot. Wait. Okay, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me buy this. I could definitely make some custom wallpapers and... Yes, lots of fun to be had there. But... still got some work to do yet. I want to unlock everything on Harv's Island too, because then we'll have recent Cyrus and stuff, and we'll be able to easily customize stuff. And then I just want to get myself set up so that I can get into the decorating for real by the time 3.0 rolls around. Like, I'll start before then, but I think that's when I'm really gonna get into it more full force. I still did not terraform yet either. Do I need to get 5 stars? So I think you need to get 3 stars. I don't have 5 stars. Certainly not. I mean, look at my island. It's a messy place. I think you just need 3 stars and then I guess have KK Slider come. And it looks like it's just there on the ABD, the Nook, the ATM machine. Just like you saw there. Like you could just buy the license. So that's all I did. Like I haven't done anything else. Wait, I can catch the snowflakes, right? Wait. Okay. Clay is so adorable. I'm so happy that I got him. He's just such a cutie. I think he's gonna become an all-time fave for me. This is my first time having him, but I just love him so much. Why does Stevie from Good Mythical Morning look like Hayley Williams from Paramore? Wait, really? Wait, okay, so it's been a long time since I've watched... I used to watch Good Mythical Morning, like Rhett and Link. Back in the day, when I was a teen. But it's been a while. So, who is Stevie? Like, I don't even know who that is. I just know Rhett and Link. Those are their names, right? Am I confusing? Yes, it is. But who's Stevie? I will check. I'm curious. Good Mythical Morning. And for anyone who doesn't know, Good Mythical Morning is like this YouTube show. Oh! Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. No, I don't know Stevie. I don't remember if Stevie was around when I watched it. I mean, probably she was. And I just don't remember, and I apologize for that. I mean, I never was super into it, to be fair. Like, I think I watched very casually for a little bit, but I never really quite got immersed in, like, that whole YouTube side of YouTube, I guess. I think I was more, like, you know, like the Brit YouTubers. Like, I think that's where I was. Like, I was watching, Charlie is so cool, like, who still streams. I think she streams on Twitch. And I actually really like her streams. And then Pick the PJ, who I still watch. I love to watch him, and Dan and Phil, of course. But if there's anyone who's like a Dan and Phil fanatic, I mean, there's been a lot happening there. They have a new podcast. It's a whole thing. She was around when you watched it. Yeah, I guess I just don't remember because, like I said, I think I was extremely casually watched Good Mythical Morning, so I don't even remember her, which I feel bad about. Sorry to Stevie. But I can see the similarity a little bit of, like, how she does look a little like Hayley Williams. Sorry, why am I doing this? Anyone want to see my snowflake? Let me... Oh no, I don't have a slingshot. Let me make a slingshot. Why do I always... This always happens. This happened last stream too. I didn't have a slingshot and I was too lazy to make one. Fan! Fan's in the chat! I love to see it. Yeah, I like took a long break from watching their content, but then I got into it like more recently in the last few years. Like I guess when Dan came out, like I got back into watching him again, and then now, you know, Phil and Dan have been dating this whole time, but I mean, we always do. And I feel bad for all the horrors that, like, the level of fan speculation kind of caused for them, like how scary that is to have the whole world watching you. And speculating on a relationship, but I'm so glad they seem so comfy and happy now, and my heart is full. I watch Hard Launch, the podcast every week as soon as it's uploaded, pretty much. So I already watched this week's. You should go back to watching Good Mythical Mornings. Season 28 is almost over. Maybe we'll check it out. You know, if I'm being totally honest, I didn't know they were still going, like full going up. I will check them out. It might be kind of nostalgic to go back because it's been so long since I watched them. Who else did I watch on YouTube back in the day? I used to love watching Bubs Beauty. She was like this, like she would post like hair tutorials and stuff. I hope she's doing well. I didn't really know Dan and Phil, but I enjoyed the Strange Eons video. Oh, I'll have to look up that video. I have a few like video essays saved. I think there's like a video essayist I like on YouTube. I think she's called Uncarly. Her channel. But I saw she posted like a deep dive into fandom, as in PH fandom, Dan and Phil fandom. And I was like, oh, I need to be like locked in for that. So I've saved that for a good comfy evening sometime to watch. Just don't watch the Beat the Heat week. It's weird except for the ice cream episode. Okay. Gotcha. It's good. It's good when like someone's familiar with something and they can tell you what to not watch, when it's like, hey, like I love this thing, watch this thing, but like skip this. It's always helpful. Beat the Heat week. Wait, what have I done? I still haven't built my slingshot. This always happens. Let me rectify this situation right now. This is unacceptable. What kind of samurai am I, letting presents just fly by, not even bothering to shoot them down? What's wrong with me? You kidding me? Sorry. That was real pain. I felt. Okay, hardwood. Sorry. Uh-oh. I've been thinking about like an older, like I want to like maybe play or replay something that I used to love playing as a kid over this winter break, like over the holidays, because I just feel like the holidays are like such a good time for that. But I'm trying to figure out like what vibe, what I'm in the mood for. Part of me is just like, I keep just thinking about Sonic Heroes lately. Like I feel like that game just keeps appearing in my head, so I'm like, maybe it's gonna be Sonic Heroes. Because I loved that game when I was a kid. Or, you know what I really want to play actually? Actually, maybe I'll play this. I want to play Sonic Riders. If there's any Sonic fans watching, and anyone who's played Sonic Riders, you know. That game had, first of all, incredible soundtrack. It's a racing game, like a Sonic racing game, but like you're all on skateboards. An incredible game. Incredible vibes. Like that. Oh my god. Actually, I have to play that. I think maybe that'll be the game. I mean, not that there has to be just one, but I think that's on my list of like maybe games to dip back into to feel like nostalgic and cozy and feed my inner child during these holidays. because they're like in the sauna playing ping pong and like in the hot bath eating spicy. That sounds like nightmarish to me, so I will avoid it. Just like the sensory nightmare of it all. Like, I don't know if I can stand to even watch that. I don't even know if I can handle real life saunas. I want to. My partner's been going to the sauna recently and they keep, you know, they're just like such a fan. They're like really getting into sauna culture. They came back one day after going to the sauna and they were like, I feel like I've ascended. Like they were on another plane. Cause like it's like you go to the sauna and then you like take a cold bath and you go into the sauna again. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. I don't understand. I've never done it. Or not that I don't understand. It sounds lovely, but I've never done it, so I don't quite get how that feels, but I think the idea of a sauna stresses me out a little bit for some reason. I like the onsen, or going to a sento, like bathhouse, hot springs, because like hot water I like. But I also can't even stay in those for that long. Like I feel like I can barely stay in an onsen before I have to get out. So, I don't know. One time I stayed, like I was taking a hot shower and I actually almost fainted, which isn't good. It's not funny, but like I actually like couldn't see, like I got like stars in my eyes and I had to like sit down on the floor. And like it was when I was living with these like people like in a share house who I didn't really know very well. And one of them didn't really like me very much, I think. And so I was like really terrified and I was like, if I need help, I don't know who to ask for help. Sorry, this is like a really strange tangent. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Oh, saunas. Anyway, heat. Extreme heat. Can be a lot. Also, Sonic fan. I worked there, right? You worked at Sega Capstone. Wait. Oh my god. But are you a Sonic fan? Because I guess, I mean, well, I assume if you worked there, like, you would at least like Sonic, but I don't know. I mean Sega does other stuff, right? But I'm a huge Sonic fan actually. Like I have not kept up with all the newer games. I want to play Sonic Generations. Haven't played it yet. It's in my library. I think I might have to drop Sonic Frontiers. I think I'm just not feeling it, which is a shame because I wanted to get into it. I like some things about Sonic Frontiers a lot, but I don't know if I can get through the whole game. I love the boss fights though. I think they're really cool. Hang on. Let me deal with this before I go. I'm gonna start ranting about Sonic. Or not ranting. I just love... I love it too. I love it because like I was really obsessed with Sonic as a kid. And now my little sister, like she's like a teen, like 14, and like she's really into Sonic now too. And it's just so fun talking to her, like, across generations. I'm like, we're both love Shadow the Hedgehog, and it just, like, feels so... I don't know, it just feels so special to share that with people who, like, still get it, even if they didn't grow up with the same games. Like, I love that. Love to see it. I like Sonic, but I wouldn't label myself a fan. Fair enough. Generations is so good. I can't wait to play Generations. I know I'll love it. I was saving it because I thought I wanted to play. Might as well do these rocks. I thought I wanted to play Sonic Frontiers first, but as I said, I don't know if I will actually get through that game. I think it just... I love parts of it, but it's just the whole open world thing. I don't know if I want to do all that. I like the cyberspace levels and the bosses, though. Sonic 06 is worse than Sonic Frontiers. Okay, I understand why people hate on Sonic 06, but when I played that as a kid, I loved it, okay? And I get it. I get that it wasn't that great, and maybe if I looked at it with my adult eyes, I'd be like, what is this? But as a kid, I was obsessed with it. Like, I was like, this is innovation. Like, that's not... Because I'd played other Sonic games before that. But that was the first one that was kind of like open worldy. I know it wasn't even really fully open world, it was like open zones. But to my kid brain, I was like, no one's ever done this before. This is the most incredible thing they could have possibly done. Sonic is running around in like a real world city. I love that. I didn't like Elise though. But she didn't do anything wrong. I think I just didn't like, I don't know, it just felt really random. She just felt like a very random human character. You should play Sonic Frontiers. The game is broken. I don't know, I haven't played enough of it to know, other than, again, I thought the boss fights were really cool, especially the music. Oh my god, I mean, Sonic always has good music though, I feel. That's something they always get right, even though they don't always get it right with the games, like the gameplay. The music is almost always on point, I think. Oh yeah, also, yeah, like, Caps, you mentioned the new Sonic racing game. I've heard, like, really good things about it. I just don't want to be spending money on a big game right now, but I feel like eventually, I think next year. Well, actually, you know what? No, probably not. I've heard it's good, but also, like, if I'm being honest, I'm not really... I don't need to collect that many branches. What am I doing? Sorry. I just had a moment where I was like, what's going on? What broke? My shovel broke. Okay. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't really like racing games that much, so even though I've heard it's good, I probably won't play it, actually. So I take back what I said. But I have heard good things. I'm just, like, not a racing game person, so even, like, with Kirby Air Riders, I don't know if I would play that. But it does look cute and fun. I love Kirby as a character, but I don't know if I care to get involved in all that business. More hardwood, really? Oh god. See, the tools... This is gonna stress me out. I should probably start upgrading my tools with the iron nuggets. I think I'm, like, just trying to, like, be stingy with my iron nuggets, but as a result, my tools keep breaking. And it's... Like, what is this? I don't have a stone now? Oh my goodness. Let me resolve this situation. Not so fair. Racing is my comfort genre. Oh, it's nice. Like, when people describe, like, people who like racing games, because my partner also talks about, like, enjoying racing games sometimes, because, like, you can just kind of vibe out. And that sounds so lovely. I think I'm just, like, not... Maybe it's because I don't like cars. But I know you can not like cars in real... I mean, not liking cars is weird. It's not like I don't like cars, I just don't like driving. So I feel like maybe that's somewhat related for me. But also you can totally not drive and still like racing games. So I really don't know what it is. I just have a mind block around cars. Wait. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, Sonic 06 is broken. Okay, gotcha, right. Yeah, I mean, again, like, if I played it now, I'm sure I would see all the brokenness. But when I was a kid, I was like, Sonic's in a real town, wow! And I loved Silver as a character, too. I loved that Silver had, like, psychic abilities. I thought that was so fun. Honestly, I would try it again if it was not broken and my PS3 was working. So yeah, maybe I would give it a second chance. Yeah, I mean, and you don't have to. But I'm like, I loved it when I was a kid. I don't know how it would hold up today. I doubt it. It might not. But Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is my favorite Sonic game of all time. I spent so many hours in that game because I also had multiplayer, so I would play with my best friend. Like, we would both play together, and we were just obsessed with it. And we would just, like, make up stories and run around together. The multiplayer in that game is so good. Also, the Chow Garden, which I feel like I talk about the Chow Garden at every opportunity I can. Here we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get some materials on me so I can stop running around with nothing. Okay, here we go. My sister wants me to finish it. Oh, I see. What, your sister's like, Sonic 06 is so good, you should finish it? That's cute. It's like me coded, but I don't remember how that game even... I don't even know if I finished that game. I was thinking about that recently. Just like, when I was a kid, I didn't care if I finished games or not. I just played them. Like, I feel like I didn't finish many games when I was a kid. Like maybe I finished no games. I don't know. I just ran around and, you know, had a grand old time. Main quest. Be damned. Do I have everything I need now? I'm gonna take a little break because I am realizing it's been a little bit and sometimes I forget to take breaks. So I will take a break. Oh, you saw the ending cutscene, but you did not finish it? Yeah, like, I don't know if I've ever seen the end. Maybe I'll go watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. If anyone else also forgets to take breaks and you'd like to take a break with me, here's a chance for you. I will be back in 5-ish minutes. See you soon. Hello. I need to figure out how to not do like a hard cut, because I think I keep hard cutting between my scenes instead of doing a little fade. Let's get back into it. I hope everyone had a nice break. If you did take a break, if you didn't take a break, good for you. If you did take a break, good for you. I had a brownie from the fridge and I feel rejuvenated. Yes, I am back. And while I took a break, I was pondering, I was just thinking like, I guess, yeah, generally I don't gravitate towards, wait, was there something else I need to make? Generally, I don't gravitate towards racing games, but I feel like the exceptions are Sonic Riders. And also, I don't know if this really counts as a racing game per se, but like an endless runner game, I suppose, that I loved. Was Sayonara Wild Hearts. I love that game so much. It's like an endless runner, and it's like basically like you're playing through an album, and each level is a different song, and it's so beautiful. But I feel like those are the exceptions to the rule. But I don't know if that's counts as a racing game exactly, but I don't know. You're zooming. You're zooming around on vehicles, you know. A brownie already at 5:30 a.m. Well, for me, it's 7:36 a.m. So I feel like that's a perfectly acceptable brownie time, though. You know what? I think any time of day is a good time for a brownie. Also, we just have so many leftover brownies because I think I overestimated how many I'd need for the party I went to. Because I was like, I don't want people to like feel like they can't take another one if they want to. But also, I forgot like of course there were like other people bringing desserts too, so it's like there was a lot of dessert to go around. So yeah, I probably didn't need to make as many brownies as I did. But it's not like it's a problem, because now I get to eat them. And my partner gets to eat them. But there's a lot of brownies, I will say. I'm just upgrading all the tools I can upgrade. I need to stop being cheap with my iron nuggets. I need to have proper iron tools if I'm gonna be a samurai. Okay, I think that's good enough. Do I have things now that I need? Oh my god, finally. That took a lot out of me. I wanna go on a cabin tour. I wanna go on a cabin tour, but first let me just get all my rocks and all my fossils, and then we'll go. Or do I want to do that, actually? You know what? Let's just go on a cabin tour. But I will get this rock, but I don't know if I feel like doing all my dailies right now. I'm 2 hours behind you, got it. Well, I think you're sorry, I can't do math. Wait, it's 5:30 a.m. for you? Wow, time zones really are weird. But yeah, for me it's 7:30 p.m. like in the evening. So we're more than 2 hours apart if you're in the AMs. Like we're sorry, I can't do math. 14 hours. I think it's 14 hours then. 14 hours apart or something like that. I got really confused for a second. I was like, is that more than 24? That doesn't make sense. I don't think time zones go beyond 24 like apart, but I just did the math wrong in my head. My bad. False alarm. We're all fine. Everything is okay. Darn, it's my math is bad. It's too early. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, same. I was literally like, huh? What's the time difference? I'm confused. No. We're fine. Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna do all my rocks, but I will get these ones. And also, let me shoot. After all the trouble And all the distraction I went through to finally get my slingshot working. Let me please, yeah, at least get this present. Oh no! Let me put some stuff back in my storage. Let's just put all of this back for now. Oh yeah, also these clothes. Why am I holding on to these? Okay, that's much better. So that's why you stream at 4 AM here, because it's 6:30 PM your time now. I understand. You just thought I was up at 4:30 AM to stream. I mean, some people are probably doing that, and good for them. But no, it is a much more average time here for me, I guess. Not such an exciting time as 4:30 AM. Why are there still things in my pockets I don't want? Let's go to next cranny because we can sell some of the clutter I have here, and also check what's in there because I forget. I need to like catalog stuff. I need to be buying these items. Right, and Toy Day, there's the toys. Oh my god, I've been forgetting. Oh, I've been forgetting. I probably missed some of the plushies, like the little dogs. Oh no, no. I definitely need anything, any plushie I will always buy. Sure, I'll take a book. Hey, it's a book about butterflies. Maybe it's about butterfly roommates. I'll take a- wait, why is that so expensive? No. Take that. Well, that was exciting when there was a Kirby Air Riders demo testing at 3 AM. Remember that? Oh, I didn't watch much of the Kirby Riders stuff, to be honest. And like all the news I got about it was actually through like other people. I didn't actually watch any of their live like demos. I know like didn't the sorry, I'm forgetting his name right now. But one of the lead directors of that series, like he did like a really long stream of Kirby Air Riders, did he not? I just watched like someone's like short form like video summarizing it. But yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? Because I'm in Japan and Nintendo's in Japan, so that's why when Nintendo streams, it might not always be at times that makes sense if you're in other parts of the world, but it makes sense for here. The black elephant watering can? Wait, sorry, I don't need that. Sorry, I have to be strict because I don't actually have that much money, but also my immediate reaction was that I wanted that. But I should take a quick look at the wallpaper. Do I already have the stone flooring? I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, we have to go one more time. Yes, I am in Japan, so that's why, like, yeah, I mean, I can, if they're streaming, Nintendo streaming from Japan. That's probably why it feels like a weird time, too, for you, depending on your time zone. What is that wallpaper? Okay, this is the last one I'll buy. That's nice, there's yummy food there. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some yummy food to be had here. My goodness. Do you have a favorite Japanese food that you like to eat? I think one of my favorite things that I only really had for the first time after coming here actually was udon. I actually think I prefer udon to ramen. Udon is like the thick noodles. And I also really love dessert-wise, like anything involving mochi. There's something called daifuku. Oh my god, why is Tangy having thoughts? I'm scared. Oh, okay, thank god. If she asked to move out again, my heart wouldn't have been able to take it. But yeah, there's something called daifuku, where it's like mochi wrapped around like a filling of some sort. Like strawberry daifuku, where it's like a strawberry wrapped. And sometimes there's cream in there too, and it's wrapped around in mochi. I'm describing that really poorly, but it's so delicious. It's like the best thing ever. What's this? Why is Dangy giving me a baby bib? Excuse me? I am a samurai today, okay? I'm distinguished. Okay. Let me put this down and let's put some stuff away and let's go on a boat tour because I need Brewster and I think that's the way to get him. I could look it up, but I kind of just want to see what happens if I do that. Just gonna put this in storage for now. Let me organize my pockets. It's kind of stressing me out that things are so disorderly up there. Thank you for the follow. I'm not really Japanese, so no, not really. My sister's in Japanese, and she's learning Japanese. Oh, okay, she's American, but she's learning Japanese, you mean? Or you mean she's Japanese American? Either way, good for her. I am also learning Japanese. I'm finally gonna start studying how to write. I was actually practicing writing hiragana and katakana today, because even though I know how to read that stuff, like that's very basic for me at this point. I mean, I would hope it's basic, right? I've been here for years. But like, I can read hiragana and katakana, of course, after being here for many years, but I still sometimes get a little confused when I'm writing it, because I don't really handwrite things very often. I usually just type if I'm typing in Japanese. So I was practicing just writing hiragana and katakana and making sure I can like just write it really quickly and smoothly, just like working on that skill. And once I get that down again, I'm gonna move on to actually like learning how to write kanji, because so far I've just studied like reading kanji but not writing it. But now I need to kind of step it up and learn how to write too. Oh, sorry, why do I have 2 watering cans? This is very annoying of me. I don't even use the watering can that often, and now I have 2 of them? Oh boy. Okay, sorry, I was supposed to... I don't know why I'm saying sorry. I'm apologizing to myself. This is what happens IRL too. I keep forgetting why I go into things and why I do things. I need to sell. One of the reasons why I came in here. Okay. Let's sell these. It's not a lot, but you know, just get it out of the way. Let me sell this watering can. I don't want another one. Okay. And the fossils I'll just drop outside. Blathers is for now, and then we'll go. Oh, and yeah, I know I'm always fighting autocorrect as well. Wait, so Mr. Zip, your sister is in Japan? Did I misunderstand? In that case. Also an udon prefer. Love that. See, I feel like that's like a hot take kind of, but yeah, I feel, and I'm not saying ramen's not good. Ramen is great, but for me, when I tried udon, I was like, this is where it's at. Why did no one tell me about udon? I feel like when I was outside Japan, it was always just ramen this, ramen that. Once in a while I'd hear about soba. Like, I never heard about udon until I came here. I mean, maybe I just wasn't plugged in, but... slash a combination of that, plus me always ordering the same thing off a menu once I figure out my favorite dish. So, you know, it's probably my own fault that happened, but, you know. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Caps. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you can get some good rest and feel better soon. Take good care of yourself. Sending good vibes. I only know like 6 Japanese words, so yeah, I'm not Japanese. I mean, knowing Japanese doesn't necessarily relate to whether you are Japanese or not. Oh, okay, she's in Japan. That's awesome. Just like me. Let me open this. Nihongo mo benkyou shimasu. Yes, lots of Japanese learners here. Maybe I attract Japanese learners by accident because I am one too. Like, even though I'm not advertising it. I mean, I assume Japanese is one of the more popular languages to study because of how famous anime is and how famous like Japanese games are worldwide. So it makes sense that a lot of people like end up wanting to study it even just as a hobby. It is hard, yeah. Like, studying Japanese is hard. I think Japanese is supposed to be one of the most difficult languages for a first language English speaker. So if, like, English is your first language, Japanese is one of the hardest languages for you to learn. But it, like, depends on what your, like, native tongue is. Oh my god, Tangy and Clay are talking! Oh my god. Hey Shiv, we were just talking about which we like more, spring or fall. Spring has green and flowers and warm breezes, but fall has pretty leaves and tasty food. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dip. Chinese is also really hard. So yeah, I think it's a combination of like the writing systems plus with Japanese. Well, Chinese has tones, which is a whole other thing, which seems really difficult. And with Japanese, it's like just like more of the formal versus informal Japanese and things like that. And also it has a completely different grammar structure from English. So there's like all these different things that make it like a bit hard for an English speaker, I guess, specifically to learn. But Japanese does have a lot of similarities with my mother tongue. So I feel like sometimes that helps me a little bit for things to kind of click a little faster. Spring and autumn are my favorite seasons. I agree, Banana Bear. And I was gonna ask, like, what do y'all think? Do you prefer spring or fall? First of all, I completely agree that spring and fall are both my favorites out of all 4, well, the 4 traditional seasons. Some places have other seasons, like monsoon season is also a season I love that we get in my hometown. I also love the monsoon season, actually. But anyway, if we're just talking about spring, fall, winter, summer, spring and fall are definitely my favorite. But I recently had this conversation with my partner, actually, and we both just agreed, like, you know what? Fall's the best. Like, as much as like, I love spring too, but nothing beats fall. Like, fall is just top tier. So personally, for me, fall, fall all the way. Because spring has cherry blossoms, especially because I live here in Japan, like, and the cherry blossoms are so beautiful. But the thing is, they last like 2 weeks. And then unless you like travel around the whole country, you only get 2 weeks kind of them, and then they're gone. But fall, I feel like it's a whole, like, there's a whole elongated period of time where everything is just so beautiful because of the colors of the leaves. Also, it's not just the colors of the leaves, but also you can crunch on them. You can't crunch on cherry blossoms. And I know not everywhere has cherry blossoms during the spring, but I guess that's, plum blossoms are really pretty. We have them here too. And like all sorts of other flowers in bloom in spring, don't get me wrong, but it's also the food. Fall also has great food, I think. I don't know what y'all think, but I feel like the food and the flavors associated with fall, for me, take it above spring. So it's just like those like extra things that fall has to me, even though I do love spring as well. I like summer or el verano the best. Wait, is el verano just a different way to say summer? And good for you. I feel like summer is really fun. I definitely like summer. It's just not my favorite over fall or spring. But I enjoy all the seasons, to be fair. Even winter. I mean, we're in winter right now, and I'm actually enjoying it, to be fair. I've never lived somewhere with a very intense winter. The winter here is quite mild. Like, I live in, like, the greater Tokyo area, and, like, the winter here is quite mild. There's barely any snow. It's not that cold. Which is why I love it. If it was really cold, like, I'd be crying. I'd be so sad. I don't think I can handle intense cold. I never have. Like, I don't even know what that means to, like, face, like, certain temperatures. Like, I've never done that. But anyway, I think every season I enjoy. I enjoy just, like, the transition of seasons in general, honestly. Like, it's one of my favorite things, like, throughout the year to just, like, have seasons change. That's one thing that I didn't like about LA, because I used to live in LA, and I was like, LA is so weird, because it's just, like, the same all the time. Like, it gets a little cooler in, like, the winter months and stuff. Like, you know, it's, like, sweater weather, but it's, like, it basically just looks, like, almost, like, the same all the time, or it feels like there's no dramatic changes. And I didn't like that. I found it weird and off-putting. No, not hating LA. Like, I enjoyed LA for what it was. Love lots of people that I met there, but, like, LA as a place just didn't vibe with me for whatever reason, and that was one of the reasons. They are both a relief after the extreme seasonal weather of winter and summer. Exactly. Spring and fall are relief seasons. You can't crunch on leaves. I'd rather rake them. You're a raker? Got it. I mean, like, that's important too. Shout out to the people raking the leaves. I don't have a yard or anything that I have to rake leaves on. El verano is summer in Spanish. Oh, okay, got it. Can't relate. I'm Scottish. Got it. Wait, are you saying can't relate about, like, having mild winters? Do you have a lot of intense winters over there? Sorry, I was forced to take world language in school. I took Spanish and French. Oh, okay, got it. I took French and German and Spanish at various different places in my life. Do I remember much of any of them? No. Okay, but yeah. Okay, got it. So I guess Scotland has pretty bad winters, huh? My partner is from Canada, and then they're from, like, Winnipeg, and so, like, the winters there are supposed to be, like, brutal. Like, it's like 6 months, like, and it's like the world is ending. Like, it's, like, so bad. And I can't conceive of that. Like, it's just, like, something that doesn't make sense to me because I've never experienced it. I'm like, how can it be that cold? Not that I don't believe it. I'm just like, I can't even imagine. And I know I'd hate it. Oh, I'll take a hot summer over that. And that means a lot to say because, like, the summers have been getting pretty bad here. It gets hotter every year and it's real bad, but I'd still take that over a brutal winter. Is that true? Do I really feel that way? Well, that's how I feel today. If you catch me with a different opinion on another day, that's my business, okay? I'm allowed to change my mind. But right now, what I'm feeling is extreme heat over extreme cold, but, like, I don't know. We go below 0. No! Sorry, I'm just really feeling that in my heart. I'm so sorry. I remember more Spanish than French, unfortunately. Okay. I like that you say unfortunately. Like, I mean, Spanish is a really useful language to know. I feel like, especially depending on where you live. Obviously, French, of course, can also be really useful. But I feel like there's a lot of Spanish speakers around the world, right? Like, there's a lot of countries you can use Spanish in. So, I feel like it's a useful language. Spring has green, flowers, and warm breezes, but fall has pretty leaves and tasty food. Exactly. What about you, Shiv? Which season is your favorite? Is your favorite? Like I already said, fall. Fall fashion has, like, so much potential for trendy combos, like scarves and sweaters and boots. Okay, Tangy is getting at another reason why I love fall. Is because, like, summer, I think summer's really fun. I like the vibes, you know. You're out hanging out with your friends, you're going to the beach, you're going to fireworks festivals if you're here in Japan. I love all that. But I feel like the fashion possibilities are so much more fun when you can start layering, because, like, summer here is really hot. And it's like, I can't wear layers, it's too hot. But, like, fashion is so much more fun when you can layer. For me, personally. I love fall smells. I knew Clay would be a fall guy. Hey, look at him. He's like a little pottery man. He's like, he wants to be, like, warm and cozy. I love fall smells. Pumpkin pies, pecan pies, other pies. Stuff that isn't pies but could fit in pies. What are you putting in pies, Clay? You so totally only think about food, don't you? Aw, thanks for noticing. Oh my gosh, now I'm all hungry. Okay, the conversations that have been happening between my villagers today have been really on point, I have to say. I'm really loving it. Also, like, only good vibes. Like, it's all my faves interacting with each other, so I'm happy. It's giving levity. Giving levity? It's lifting my heart up. Whatever. I really wanted to learn Spanish in school, but it wasn't an option, so I started teaching myself. Oh, got it. Yeah, like I didn't have it as an option everywhere I lived, because I moved around a lot when I was a kid. And so I think I only had Spanish as an option later. For like high school I did, and I took it then. But I feel like after I'm like, I mean, you're never going to be done studying a language, but once I feel like I'm really fluent in Japanese, maybe when I'm older, I think the languages I want to learn the most are Sanskrit. Like I really want to learn just because it's like important to my culture. I'm Indian, and also because it's like it's such an old ancient language, so I feel like that would just be really cool to learn. My grandma studied it and she's always talking about it, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to learn it. But I feel like it's not really practical, so it's like that would just be for fun. When it, like in my older years, maybe I'll study that, you know, for fun to keep my brain active. And Spanish and Chinese, I feel like are the other languages I'm like that would be like, I feel like that would be handy to know, like not be fluent in necessarily, but just like know a little bit will be nice. I don't know what other languages are y'all studying out there. But that's like my plan. But right now, full focus, all Japanese, because that's like what I need to be studying, and I do want to like actually get fully fluent, and I still have a ways to go. I like how you say Spanish is useful, and I like rarely use unless I'm in a Mexican restaurant. Well, as I said, it does depend where you live, right? Like for me right now, is Spanish helpful? No. But depending on where you live, it can be very useful. Like where I used to live in the US, I feel like Spanish would have been very useful. What did Captain say? I didn't read any of that. I feel bad. Oh, okay. Sorry, Captain. So yeah, it definitely depends where you live, right? Do you wear any Japanese street fashions? Hi, Frilly Vampire. So here's the thing. Like, I feel like I have gotten way more playful and experimental with my fashion since I moved to Japan. I don't know if that's directly influenced by being in Japan. I mean, it's probably partly being influenced, because like there are lots of people who dress very cool in Tokyo, and like Harajuku fashion is a thing. I can literally go to Harajuku and see some of that. But I guess like there's a lot of like different like fashion styles that I like look at and like I'm intrigued by, like Decora, like Visual K, and I don't know, there's like all these different like subcultures. But I feel like I haven't really like gone too deep with the fashion, but I feel like that's a latent kind of thing that I feel like I will get into more, because I feel like it's been a combination of like not wanting to spend too much money, and then like also like not really knowing where to go and where to shop to like buy stuff. But I know there are ways to get thrifty with it. Like even if fashion is your hobby, there are definitely ways to get thrifty with it, or like craft and fashion your own clothes. I think it's just like a skill issue. But like I'm intrigued. So basically I don't really feel like I wear any literally Japanese street fashion. Though I will say I think my fashion, it's hard for me to say, right? Because I'm like living here, so it's like not obvious to me. But I have noticed when I go visit my family, like in the US, for example, like they tell me that I'm dressing more Japanese, which makes sense, I guess, because like I buy my clothes in Japan now, so it's like, and like of course I'm being influenced, so I guess like I am naturally dressing more Japanese in general, but not like necessarily too specific like identifiable like fashion subcultures, because I feel like when people think of Japanese street fashion, they think of like things like Decora that are like super obvious and noticeable. Sorry, I keep saying Decora because there is someone I like to watch who watch videos occasionally where she dresses in all Decora, which is like very colorful and like lots of accessories. I'm not like, I don't know much about it, so I'm not the right person to ask questions about it, but I think it looks so fun. And so sometimes I'm like, what if I just like suddenly started dressing that way? What if I just suddenly changed my whole wardrobe? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day. Because I do go through phases a lot with my fashion. I think I'm a very phasey kind of person, so I feel like I would love to like try a vibe shift at different points in my life and just try different things. But I think where I feel most at home at with fashion is more like... Actually, I don't know. I don't even feel comfortable saying that because then I feel like people will look at how I dress and judge me. I don't know. I just... I go to the thrift store, I come home, and I try to like combine things and try to like add little tiny interesting things if I can. But I feel like my fashion is definitely not that. Like, I'm not a fashionista. I wish I was. But I think I have been more conscious of my fashion and how I dress in the last couple years and been just like taking a little more creative risks when I dress up sometimes, and like that's been really fun. And I feel like I've gotten into that mindset from watching other people. Like there's some creators I like to watch, sorry, this is like a random fashion tangent, but there's like some creators I like to watch on YouTube and stuff too that have given me so much ideas and inspiration for like how to kind of just use what you already have in your wardrobe and like put it together in interesting ways. And I feel like that's been just a fun journey that I've been on and I'm still on. But yeah. Oh my god, wait, we got a letter from Raymond. Hang on a second. We got a letter from a celebrity. Y'all, Raymond knows about Sunny Duke Island. I love that. He knows us. He knows. I graduated like 4 years ago. I don't know how I remember any of these words. Hey, that's amazing that you still remember, because like I said, I don't remember any of the Spanish I learned. I mean, I remember a little bit, but not a lot. So is Brewster just gonna be here somewhere? I'm now studying Scottish Gaelic, which is really important to me as a Scot, and the history of how the language has been repressed. Ooh, interesting. I mean, hate that it's been repressed, but yeah, I mean, that sounds like... That's the thing, like, studying languages can teach you a lot about a culture, and also, like, I don't know, keeping languages alive and not allowing them to die out or be, like, colonized by other languages, like English, is really important. Because unfortunately there are some places around the world where, like, languages are being erased by other more, like, dominant languages that are being pushed. Or have been pushed either through colonialism or like religion and like all this kind of thing. But that's super cool, Banana Bear. Okay, I should actually be extracting. Speaking of colonization, let's extract some resources from this island before we move on. All right. Sorry, that was a weird segue. Let me hit this rock a few times. I hope you do. It's a lot of fun. Can also get things secondhand on Mercari for cheaper. See, I think that's what I need to get into, because I was talking to someone recently who said, yeah, they said like they like track fashion online. And they'll even like look up stuff online, but then later go find it in stores and like look in like thrift stores and vintage stores and stuff and then find it for cheaper. But they'll like do a lot of hunting online. And I was like, you know what? I think that's what I'm not doing. Like I'm not being very conscious of like looking for specific pieces. I just kind of roll up to a thrift store like, what am I gonna find today? You know, like I don't really like go in. Well, I go in with some intention. Actually, I will say I don't actually like rolling up to a thrift store with zero intentions. That actually stresses me out for some reason. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but sometimes I get stressed out by shopping if I don't know what I'm looking for, because it just feels like it's endless. I know a lot of people like doing that, but it stresses me out. I get overwhelmed. So I do go in with like goals, but like not for specific pieces, but just like, oh, I'd love to get a denim jacket, or I'm looking for a pair of overalls, you know, like that level of planning I will do. Decora is fun. I could not handle having that many things in my hair though. Yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. Actually, it's funny you say that, because I feel like I was looking at some Decora fits the other day when I was, again, just having one of those moments like, this looks so fun. And I was noticing how much stuff this girl had in her hair, and I was like, oh my god, that many hair clips. Like, I know that is tugging at your scalp. Like, I know that hurts. Like, that can't be comfortable. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. But like I was like wincing just thinking about the impact to the scalp. My goodness. And that's just the hair accessories, but they're wearing accessories all over. But I do love the maximalism of it all. It's very cool. I surprise myself with I know things I know every day. It's pretty great to maintain this knowledge. That's awesome. Also, Frilly Vampire, are you, since you asked me that question, are you into Japanese street fashion or any like fashion subcultures? I would love to know. Do you have any other tips for finding good fashion? I would also love to know. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a little guy! Oh, okay. He went back. I surprised myself. Oh, sorry, I already read that. A lot of progress has been made to ensure the language is more widely available and taught in Scotland. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I came to Japan in the first place years ago as an English teacher. So many people come here and teach English because it's like a common way to like get a working visa and get in the country. Unlike many people, I actually wanted to teach because I had been working like in educational games before that, like educational game design. So I like genuinely had an interest in teaching. So when I decided to move here, I was like, genuinely, I want to try teaching just because I feel like maybe I would enjoy teaching in a classroom. And I was right. I actually do really love teaching in a classroom. There are other aspects of those jobs that can be difficult, but the teaching part was always great. But anyway, this tangent will make sense related to language. But anyway, I came here as an English teacher, but I remember like before I decided, so basically I'd lived in the US before and I was like, oh, I'm tired of being here and I want to live somewhere else. No shade to the US. I love the US. I have family there, have lots of friends there. And I'm culturally, I feel like partially American, even though I'm not by passport, because I've just spent a lot of time there. But I was just tired of living in LA at the time and also like having to deal with the whole visa situation there. So I was like trying to figure out where I wanted to move in the world because I was like, oh, I want to go somewhere I haven't been before. And like I was trying to figure out the easiest way to do that and still be able to like get a working visa so I could work, because I definitely needed to be able to work to like earn money. And I remember there were some places where you could go teach English. Like, I don't remember exactly where, but they were like probably places in like South America or like Spain or other places. I don't know. Places around the world where you could go teach English. But then I did research about some of those places and realized that like English was actually replacing like the local languages in those areas. So it's like I didn't want to accidentally become part of a system that was complicit in the erasure of like local languages. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to go to those countries. Got it. This is a long time ago, so I can't remember the specific places or the specific languages, but I just remember that happening. But coming to Japan to teach English, sorry, I'm like wasting time. There's no brewster here. I don't even know if this is how I get brewster, but I'm gonna get this fossil or whatever this is. But yeah, anyway, I arrived at the decision to come to Japan partially just like because like visa-wise it made sense, and also because like coming here as an English teacher I realized would be fine because I found a gyroid. I think this is how we get brewster. Coming as an English teacher here would be okay because Japanese is not in any danger of being erased or going away. Like, Japanese is the dominant language here in Japan, very much so. As it should be. And like, yeah, there's like no danger of it being erased. So I was like, I don't need to feel bad about coming here and teaching English. Like, and like the English, I think the way it's taught in schools here actually is lacking a little bit. So there is like extra support needed, which is why a lot of people end up having to study like after they graduate school too and go to like private language schools. So blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that was a really long random, well, it wasn't a random tangent, but the tangent was to say like, yes, local languages are sometimes targeted and erased, like with an agenda, so it's important to keep languages alive. Okay, let me get out of here. I think I found the gyroid, which means maybe something will happen now. I wear a bunch of Lolita fashion and love Visual K as well. Oh my god, that's awesome! Lolita's so cool. I mean, yeah, obviously very big here. Even if I wouldn't wear like a specific fashion type myself, I still love to see it. Like, I feel like fashion is so Different fashion is just so inspiring. I feel kind of bad because I'm kind of like not in the mood to listen to Cap'n right now. Sorry, I love Cap'n's little songs. He's very cute. I'll just politely clap. But yeah, I love, even though, so I guess my point was to say, even though I don't think I would ever wear Lolita fashion, I love to see it. I love to see it. I think it's like, you can take inspiration from so many different things, even with your own fashion. Had another thought, refashion, but it's gone away. Oh, good for you. I'm studying French more, and actually past and present tense is easier to learn in Spanish for me now. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Yeah, the tenses will get you. Tenses can be tricky. Or grammar can be tricky. But I'm glad. So it sounds like maybe studying French. Do you mean that studying French made Spanish easier to learn? Because that's interesting. Because that language skills can transfer, because some languages have similarities. So, as I mentioned briefly before, my mother tongue, Malayalam, which is like a South Indian language, there's like some similarities with Japanese. I actually watched like a TikTok or like an Instagram reel the other day that my brother sent me that was talking about the similarities between Malayalam and Japanese, even in how the active listening works, because in Japanese there's a lot of like active listening where you make a lot of sounds to show that you're listening to the other person, and we do the same thing in Malayalam. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even really like consciously realize that, but that's so true. It's like really similar, and like I grew up hearing this, and I don't speak Malayalam very well, unfortunately, but I grew up hearing a lot of it. And so it like feels very natural to me that Japanese operates that way too, which is cool. Okay, should I talk to Blathers now that I found a gyroid? Is this how this goes? Do I show him the gyroid? I remember struggling with that concept a lot when I was a kid. Past and present tense of like English and Spanish, and I'm like, that's weird. I thought both of these were easy. Oh, yeah, I don't even remember how they taught that stuff as a kid. Wait. Can I give him the gyroid? I can't. Okay, maybe I'll go to Tom Nook. Or maybe I have to find more fragments before Brewster shows himself to me. The French version is easier, not Spanish. It does not get any easier for me. I'm still learning. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, one thing I like about... Okay, I'm just gonna go on another Calvin ride. Do I have enough miles though? I haven't been paying attention to my miles. One thing I like about Japanese is that, for the most part, grammar like follows rules. And I feel like in English there's a lot more exceptions. And I became really aware of that after teaching English and being like, wait, like there's so many irregularities. It's like so sad to teach it and like watch students be like, what? And it's like, yeah, English is actually an annoying language to learn. I'm so sorry. And also pronunciation, right? Because with Japanese, it's like there's just this, you know, a certain number of sounds. It's very limited. Like there's 50-ish hiragana / katakana characters, whatever, that number of sounds, and that's it. Whereas in English, there's so many different ways to pronounce things. Like even if you combine the same letters together, they can be pronounced differently in different words. So it's so much less predictable too. So I feel like some languages, like I feel like the rules, they just follow rules more. So I guess it's like easier to learn if you're like a new learner versus like languages that have a lot of irregularities or just have more sounds, I guess. Hey Yoni, nice to see you. The Matrix was amazing. I loved rewatching it in theaters on the big screen, and I cried during the credits because it just like hit me for some reason. Like I think I was just like, oh my god, this is art. This is human art, and like especially with what's happening in the world right now with AI and all that, and the themes of the Matrix like film. Like it was kind of just hitting me and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful and I'm glad I get to watch it, but also what a weird time to be watching this movie. That's how I felt. It felt especially weird because the reason they were doing this screening, sorry, I shouldn't waste my mouse here. The reason they did this screening in the first place is because Netflix bought Warner Brothers, right? So they're doing all these screenings of the Warner Brothers films, I guess, before Warner Brothers is done, I suppose, or like acquired fully. I don't know. So yeah, it's just like a weird, it was like a fun, interesting, the thoughts like I had like watching the film. I was just like, wow, this is really, we're really living through a time, are we not? We really are. That reminds me of a jazz emu song about the English language. Oh, is a perfect example. Sorry, I probably butchered that, but that's how I read that. It's a perfect example of the same letters, but like a dozen different sounds. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like dough, cough. Yeah, exactly. There's a jazz emu song about the English language. So, while I'm here, I'll dig these up, and then I'm gonna go to Cap'n again. It would be nice if we could get Brewster by the end of stream, so I'm gonna see. I think that's doable. Maybe. I forget what we have to do exactly to convince him to move. Oh, my Spanish score is like 20 and the French is like 12, so I knew more than I thought. Okay, well that's good. Spanish 20, I mean, I don't know what that's out of, but good for you. Wait, where? Hello. Oh no, that's the thing. You definitely didn't butcher that because it applies to so many different sounds. Exactly. Yes, I get your point. Wait. I'm not allowed to go in? Wait, what the heck? Sorry, that's so annoying. Okay, well then we're time traveling. Also, while I time travel, let me take a second to check. How to unlock Brewster. I've got 3 stars. Oh, I need to donate at least 1 piece of art before I can unlock Blathers? At least that's what this AI overview says. And you have to donate... Okay, you have to donate at least 1 item of every category. And then Blathers will mention Brewster, right? He hasn't mentioned him yet. Okay. So it's not about, like, finding the gyroids or whatever. Okay, I need to get red. Darn it. I don't even know if Red was on our island today, but I don't think he was. So I'll just time travel till we see Red. Good morning / afternoon, Plague Lord. Good evening from me. How are you? How is your Wednesday going? Or how has your Tuesday been? Any highlights or lowlights? We're talking about languages right now. The official title is Dear English Language. I will look that up to listen to later. Dear English Language. It's a joke about inconsistencies in the English language. Has anyone like watched those videos where they like... Wait, I didn't time travel. I'm so sorry. If you've watched those videos where people like imitate what English sounds like without like actually speaking English, they just like make gibberish sounds to approximate what English sounds like to like non-English speakers. It's so funny. It's also so accurate. There was also a similar video of like people doing that in Japan. Like I think someone interviewed people in Japan and asked them to like approximate what English sounds like to them, and some of the answers are so funny. Like the way they imitate English speech is so, as in like they're not speaking actual English, they're just like saying gibberish but like with the vibes of English. It's really accurate. They're so right. I have some spare art if you like. That's so kind of you, Frilly Vampire. I think I would like to achieve this for myself. I would like to know that I was able to at least purchase 1 piece of genuine art from Red. So I will undergo this task myself, but I really appreciate the help. I just feel like people were super helpful and sweet when I started this island, but I'm like, now I want to put in some work. So I will put in some work, but thank you so much. And I will definitely let y'all know if I need some help. Wait, you have to have 5 stars and the next day after your first KK concert. Blathers is thinking about Brewster. Is it 5 stars or 3 stars, Plague Lord? Because what I was looking at just now implied that it was 3 stars. I don't think you need 5 stars. I only say that because I don't think I ever had 5 stars. Like on my original island, and I got Brewster. I'm not a 5-star type of person. I never got the Lily of the whatever. But yeah, I think you're correct though. Like you have to have your KK concert, which I have. But it sounds like because I haven't donated one of every type of item, that might be what's holding me back. I know I've donated fossils and bugs and fish. So I think it's just the art. You got it at 5? I mean, it might be because it also depended on when you know, it was like when the update was released. Flick is here. Does Isabel say when Red's here? I forget. But yeah, I think it's confusing because there's multiple requirements, it seems. And it's like, if you fulfill all of them, you're good. Oh, as long as there's no other event interfering. Is Flick another event? Does Flick count as an event? I mean, Flick counts as an event for me because I love Flick, but... My usual morning walk takes me right by the post office. And this morning I thought, hey, why not write my buddy a letter? So I did. It feels pretty good. You should try writing one to me too. Unpredictably. Agnes. Oh my god. She is very unpredictable. I'll write you a letter, Agnes. She's reaching out a lot lately. She visits me all the time. You know what? I had a thought and it's leaving my brain. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I had a thought. Where's my secret beach? Wait, what? Wait, did I miss it? Sorry. Huh? What? Oh. I did go past it, so I guess no red. I think the only thing that the 5 stars gets you is the Lily of the Valley. That's what I thought. Which is why I never bothered. I mean, no offense to the Lily of the Valley, but... Alright, I'm gonna leave... I haven't even made a snowman yet. What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm a little confused. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize that was a secret. Okay. My bad. Let me time travel again. I really hate how Isabel only announces one thing, right? Like, it's like, say the other things. Write the whole list. You don't have to stop. Right, and that you unlock cooking too. Right. Wait, I missed this, Yoni, but you said you sent a piece of art to your girlfriend this morning? Wait, what kind of art? What kind of art do you make? Tell me more. Sorry, I got distracted. I missed that. I'm not learning German anytime soon because, like, in 3rd grade, I said Gesundheit when someone sneezed and they laughed at me, and that'll haunt me forever. You know what? Well, first of all, maybe they were laughing, like, with you, not at you. That's what I'd hope, but also middle school is scary, and so maybe they were laughing at you. A lot of people laughed at me in middle school, too. I'm really sorry you had that happen to you. I really don't know many German words. But one of my favorite words when I learned it, like it in German, I was just obsessed with it. Like my cousin and me had a whole email chain titled after this German word, and the word is Getreideflocken. I'm probably not pronouncing it very well, but it means cereal. I don't even know if it's a common word. I just learned that it was the German word for cereal, supposedly. And when I was like 11 or 12 years old, I thought that was amazing and incredible. I was in my lol so random era of life, you know. Other millennials know. Or zillennials. Everyone gets very angry if I ever call myself a zillennial. I've noticed this. Oh, like I'm like millennial and Gen Z. I'm zillennial. It makes people very upset. But like I can't help it if I was born on a cusp. Like, I was born in like a cusp year, like a transitionary year. What can I say? It feels like it's triggering for some people. It's just my truth. I definitely think I probably relate more to millennial stuff. But sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit Gen Z, but it's definitely more millennial. Because like most of my friends are older than me, you know, so it's like ultimately most of what I was interacting with was more millennial stuff. Because I think my friends were always a little bit older than me, you know? Okay, Sahara's here, but what about Red is about? Right, Frilly Vampire, it's so annoying that like 5 stars is kind of like a weird meaningless metric because it's like, as you said, you have like a spectacular island beautifully decorated with pearls and plucked flowers, but they're considered garbage. Exactly, like the 5-star rating doesn't even mean anything, but like, I guess it's nice you unlock that one thing, but I feel like you should get more for it than just the Lily of the Valley. Okay, she does usually say there's a mysterious boat, and that's Red. Sorry, I'm catching up on messages. I'm a little behind. Snow boys are jerks, but I like that about them though. Oh, okay, you meant in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I got it, the sinking painting. I got excited because I was like, oh, real painting in real life. Oh, school was rough. Like I stuttered in the classroom laughs. I'm so sorry, Plague Lord. But I mean, yeah, I feel a lot of not just sympathy, empathy for you. Or whatever, as someone who also had a very rough middle school experience. Or just school experience in general, because I was a very socially awkward kid. I was autistic and I didn't know it, which explains a lot now, but at the time, we didn't know. So I was just like very awkward, and I didn't make eye contact with people, and I didn't know how to talk to people. I literally like wrote out scripts. Like I vividly remember the year, like the weeks, like before I entered 9th grade, we had moved again, and I was like, this year cannot be like previous years. Like I need to like actually make friends, or actually I'm gonna die, because I don't know how I'm gonna get through school if like I feel like I want to die inside and I feel like I don't know how to talk to people. So I literally had to write out scripts. Like I wrote out like scripts in colored marker. It was like literally scripting, which is a common autistic trait. But now I can look back on that fondly. But oh my god, you couldn't pay me to go back to middle school or even high school. You couldn't pay me to go back to any of that. Unfortunately, I'm happy for the people that had a better experience than me, but high school was a little better. I think middle school was definitely, like, it really holds up, like, the stereotype of, like, middle school sucking the most. Like, I feel like that was my experience, even with my younger siblings. Like, they felt the same. Like, one of my younger siblings, she's now in high school, and she's like, oh, high school's way better than middle school. So there's something about the way, oh my god, like, the brain development, like, the stage you're in middle school, boys in middle school, oh my god, it's just like a scary time. Girls in middle school are scary too. Everyone's scary in middle school. I was scary in middle school in a different way. In my like horrifically awkward way. Wait, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for the Red wasn't there, right? I just ran past it because I was too busy yapping. Okay, he's not here. Okay, it's gonna take a minute. Oh, Sahara means no, Red. I should have read that before. Okay, so he can only be there if no one else is there? I wish I knew things. Or I wish I remembered things about this game, rather. My memory is so bad. Maybe I will just wait till Isabel actually says. And as you said, if there's no event. Which I think we are getting close to Toy Day, so we'll play through Toy Day another time, another stream for sure. Oh, and you should see his map on a ship on the map. Okay, thank you so much. Like, I would be at a loss without y'all. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop wasting time here. We're gonna open up the map. And if he's not there, we're time traveling again. Oops. Not me accidentally revealing my whole library. I mean, I'm just kidding. I have nothing to hide, but oops. I haven't really been playing my Switch a lot lately, so there isn't really a lot in there from recent times, recent games. Oh, but yeah, thank you for the tips. Yo, I don't remember how this game works. German sounds really hard to learn even now, I think. Yeah. I mean, the pronunciation, I think I would find tricky, because it feels like very different from what my tongue's used to. My mouth. I am a Gen Z, and then they relate it to Gen Alpha. Scary, and yeah. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, Gen Alpha is on their own, on their whole own train. I think I am getting to the point where I'm like, yeah, I mean, if you're Gen Alpha watching this for some reason, much love to you, but I don't understand any of y'all's, I don't understand. I think my understanding has been surpassed. Like, I don't understand the 6-7. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think Skibbity Toilet, I could kind of understand, but like the 6-7, I don't know. I'm like losing my sense of mooring when it comes to Gen Alpha's cultural references. Like, I don't get it, and I haven't kept up, and I feel like I'm falling behind. KK! Oh. They speak Russian in Stranger Things, and I'm like, I don't want to read this. Can you speak English? Oh, I mean, it's nice that they have, you know, people speaking other languages on shows. But I can understand maybe not always being in the mood to read subtitles, I guess. But I mean, well, are we gonna have a subs versus dubs argument here now? I usually prefer to just watch things in the language that they were made in. I definitely have that sort of bias, unless like sometimes dubs are done really well though. Anyway, that's not what we were talking about, but that's just a tangent. Why am I doing this? I'm supposed to check the map. Okay, he's not here. Okay. Dear God. Writing scripts is great, right? I still don't talk to anybody. It even annoys me to talk to my therapist. Oh no. I mean, yeah, fair. I mean, talking to a therapist can be quite a lot because, like, you know, you kind of have to divulge a lot in order to get anything out of therapy, and that can feel like a lot of work sometimes. You have to be in the mood for that. My best childhood memories were the video games I was playing at the time to ignore the horrors of school life. Oh my God, that's so real. Same. Toontown and World of Warcraft saved my life. Like, genuinely, like, I think about like, I don't think my family even like fully understood how much I needed those games to like feel okay, because I had like online friends, and I shudder to think how I would have felt like without those online friendships. Like, at times in my life where I felt really lonely, like, thank God I could run around in these silly MMOs. Like, yes, the internet can be a dangerous place sometimes, but it can also be a place where you can actually find connection when you can't find it in real life. I really treasured that when I was young. High school is much harder than middle school because you have to learn pre-algebra and algebra and algebra. Okay, calculus, economics, and English. Yeah, I mean, in terms of studies, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, as in, I agree. Like, high school is obviously harder because you're learning things at a much more complex level. Also, in high school, you often get more choices, and that can like kind of add some complexity to your education. I just mean in terms of social stuff. In terms of like studies, I mean, yeah, high school was harder. I think if Sahara Leaf kicks red, CJ Flick, and Two Color Rose, you can only have one at the same time on your island. See, why do they expect us to remember all this? Thank you so much for writing that out for me, Yoni. But it's like, why do I have to like... Well, Isabel's giving me a tip about art collectors, so maybe red will show up today. This is just a loading screen, but I'm just being hopeful. But yeah, I wish they would just make it really clear. I know I'm the one time traveling and whatever. they didn't design this game for time travel, but you know, the reality is people are time traveling, so I hope in the next game they kind of like almost... Oh, I'm glad you have good luck as your horoscope, but that means Red's not here, right? Trigonometry and geometry. Yeah, I don't remember any of the sine, cos, tan, Pythagoras. I just remember those words. I remember b squared, no. B squared minus root over 4ac. See, I don't even remember that. The quadratic formula, I don't remember it. Okay. Oh, gotta go now. Bye. Bye, Plague Lord. It was nice to see you. Have a good rest of your whatever day. Glad I'm not Gen Alpha, I'm Gen Z. I mean, again, like, love sending love and good vibes to Gen Alpha. I just don't know if I understand them. And so I'm like, I need to interact more with Gen Alpha and like learn more about their interests and their sense of humor, because I don't think I'm quite understanding it, but good for them, you know? They're sure growing up at like a interesting time in like the world and in society, and I think you can we're seeing the effects of that. Not sure if Daisy Man KK Slider included in that list, right? I mean, yeah, fair. But that's the thing, like I feel like it should be more clear. Sorry, I don't think I finished my thought I was saying earlier, but yeah, I hope Nintendo, like, just knowing that a lot of people do like to play the game by time travel, will just, like, kind of add some quality of life features that make the game, like, easier for time travelers, too. That don't negatively impact people who still want to play the game one day at a time. I totally respect that that's, like, the intended way they wanted these games to be played, and, like, that is a wonderful way to play these games. But I feel like they could add just like some little things that would make it better for people who time travel, because so many of us do. For example, like making sure it's like really clear, like who's on your island, like immediately. Like in this situation, Isabel should be announcing everyone, right? She shouldn't be like skipping over news. What is a skibbity? Oh, sorry, I saw it. I do prefer the lip sync of original language. Physics. I took physics in 11th grade. Am I ever going to use this? Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, well, some people probably are, but yeah, I feel you, because I also took physics and I'm like, have I ever used that knowledge? I mean, no, maybe sometimes when I'm watching like a sci-fi show, you know, like my brain kicks into gear and I'm like, wait, but like, no, I didn't really study anything to the level that it would help me think, anything that deep. If I didn't have online communities of other fellow strange people, I would have been incredibly lonely and even met my husband on an MMO. Oh my god, I love MMO couples. I think that's so cute. Isabel's complaining about fake art. Okay, Red must be here, right? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Was not enjoying trying to pretend to not be autistic in the local dating pool. Oh, I'm glad you were able to find your husband on an MMO. Do you mind me asking what MMO? I'm so curious. I always have this latent desire. Okay, let's go see Red. He's here. Thank you for letting me know that you could see it on the map, Yoni. Otherwise, I would have been spending so much longer on this. Okay. Terra Online? Cute! I never played that game, but I think my friend played it for a bit, because I remember her talking about it, and talking about liking the combat, maybe? I never played Terra. You don't remember the quadratic formula? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Wait, where am I? Hello? Oh, sorry, that was really weird. I didn't know I was still up a level. This is my first time going onto Red's boat, actually, since restarting my island, so this is a iconic moment. Take a photo to commemorate. Okay. Yeah, ACNH does lack a lot of quality of life, unfortunately. That lip sync comment was about dubs versus subs. Oh, got it. Yeah. Right. That is an issue. Which is why, yeah, I think that's part of why I also prefer the original language, is because of the lip sync issue. Like, even if the dub is really good in a different language, or like if you want to listen to it in your own language, it's like weird to see their lips be out of sync. So that's definitely part of it as well for me. But I think I also just like seeing the original intent kind of carried out. But also, it's not a big deal whether you prefer to, like, who cares? Watch things however you like, is how I feel. With Japanese, I always do listen to the Japanese, of course, and then have subtitles on because I'm studying Japanese. Does that make sense? Also for that reason, because at least I can get listening practice. Even better would be if I had the subtitles in Japanese, and sometimes I will do that to study, but I also like to understand everything when I watch certain things. Terra has the best combat. Another nice thing about the original language dubs is that the creator of the IP usually has a say to who is cast, so the voice picked is closer to their vision of the character. Right, exactly. Yeah, I think that's like what I was trying to get at. Like, it's like that original vision, we don't know to what extent that's like deviated or not when it's a dub, right? So like seeing the original author's like intent. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. And like you said, like people cast very intentionally for these kinds of things. Whether it's like an actor in a live action or like an anime and it's just like a voice actor, either way, like they're cast very intentionally. Sad to say, but English voice acting is always the same handful of people and the male characters never sound as intense or booming. Yeah, like the vibes can really change depending on what language you're listening to. I know that it's interesting because like I know there's some games where I hear people say like they hate the Japanese, like the original Japanese, and they want it to be like English dub, and like people will lament like not having an English dub, which is like, again, totally valid. Everyone should be able to play how they want to play, ideally, in an ideal world. But yeah, sometimes I'm surprised because I'm like, oh no, but I like it. But also I'm like, I wonder if the fact that I'm studying Japanese and I live here affects how I feel about that. Because I'm like, you know, like, that's not to say Japanese voices are always done well, they're not. But it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's hard for me to think about it actually now because I'm too deep in studying Japanese. So I can't really think about it from a perspective of like, what if I didn't know this language at all and I was hearing it? So I can't really say actually. Long time no see. Yes, Fred. Okay. English VAs are only a handful, and the Dutch VAs are no more than 3 digits. Oh no, so you always hear like the same people? That must be frustrating. Because it's like weird when you start to notice like the same characters are voiced by the same people, kind of, or certain characters are voiced by the same people. Like it can be a little bit uncanny when you start to like see that everywhere. Ooh, what is this? I never remember these, so I'm gonna look it up. If anyone knows whether this is fake or real, feel free to call it out, but I'm also just gonna look up a quick guide because I don't have patience for reread, and also I need to save money, save my bells, so I'm just gonna look up a handy guide about which. Here we go. Whenever I meet someone who prefers English voices because they are dyslexic or never enjoyed reading books. Yeah, I mean, the dyslexic thing, like, that's super fair and that makes sense. So I'm glad, like, accessibility-wise, like, having more options is always better. Kind of for everything, right? Like, that's the rule of accessibility is, like, the more options, the better. Like, the more people can enjoy it. And same goes with languages and, like, dubs and subs. Never enjoyed reading books, though. That's interesting. So I guess it's, like, maybe just doesn't have the patience to read subtitles. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm so okay with reading subtitles, because I grew up loving to read, and also I really love wordy, well, not wordy, because wordy has a negative connotation, but I love things with lots of words, like games that have a lot of dialogue. Disco Elysium is one of my favorite games. That game is like a book. That's why some people don't like it, but I love it. So I guess, like, that's my preference, so maybe that's why I have a lot of patience for subtitles. I mean, even when I'm watching something in English, and English is my first language, I still want subtitles. But I think that's maybe to do with my own brain, because sometimes like it's hard to like process the speech. And so I want the subtitles to be sure I don't miss anything, because sometimes, also nowadays, sometimes like movies and shows are mixed weird. Have y'all noticed? Like, I feel like everyone talks about this nowadays, but like sometimes the audio mixing on things is weird. And it's like hard to make out what people are saying. So like I put subtitles on everything, including things in English. What is this painting called? I didn't pay attention. Hang on. Let me step out of this. I did not realize that we were learning the Greek alphabet. The teacher was when the teacher was teaching trigonometry until I watched The Amazing Race. Ah, like alpha, beta, theta. Wait, what's The Amazing Race? Is that a movie? Oh, Queen's painting. Sorry, I just wanted to see what it was called so I could look up in the guide. Queen's painting. Why is there an ad? It's ruining my life. Why did that ad just... so annoying. Like, this article has so many ads, and the ads take a while to load in. And so, like, when the ads load in, like, it pushes the page. And now I'm not, like, at the right spot on the page. It's me complaining. No, this is actually gonna make me crash out. Why does it keep... I'm gonna crash out about these ads. Okay, it's okay, I found it. It's the thing on the table. Oh no, it's the pot. How much liquid the pot has pouring out. Oh, okay, that's too much. That's too much milk pouring out, so it's fake. There we go. Oh my god, oh my god. You can't trick me, Brad. I have the internet. Thank you. Luckily, most movies and series in the Netherlands are subbed, with the exception being kids shows. Oh, okay, got it. And kids shows, I guess, are dubbed. I wonder... Is that because maybe... Well, okay, sorry. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because, like, younger kids might not know how to read yet, so yeah. Okay. That makes total sense. Wait, did he call that the aura painting? Sorry, what is he talking about? What? Academic painting. Sorry, I don't know. Like, aura painting? The painting has aura? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. I hate these ads. Okay. The fake one has a big circle. This is fake. As an autistic with audio processing issues, I absolutely love subtitles. Exactly. I think that's definitely part of it for me too. I also sometimes have trouble processing audio. So, and I get stressed out if I think I miss something, especially if it's like I'm enjoying something. I don't want to miss anything about it. So I just need to know I have subtitles so I won't miss anything. That's why I really appreciate when games have a dialogue log too, because sometimes I accidentally press a button and I fast forward through dialogue I didn't mean to, and then I get really angry because I wanted to read it. And if there's no log, you can't go back and look at it, and that makes me sad. All games should have dialogue logs, or whatever you call it. You know the reality show The Amazing Race, where you go race around the world for $1 million? I did not know. Race around the world on what? Like, well, is it like a triathlon? You're like swimming and biking and running? I was not aware. I'm not in the know. Wait, what is this fruit person called? Oh, Jolly, I think. Oh. The fake one has... or is missing a sprout. This is real! This is real! Here we go! Let's buy the Jolly painting. Wow, I'm really an art historian. I'm just kidding, I'm not, but I would be at a loss without this guide. This guide filled with ads, but nevertheless it did help me out, so shout out to Polygon. I remember there was a time when Polygon used to be one of my go-to sources for gaming news, but now all my news is from YouTube. It's weird. Like, I used to like read Polygon all the time, and now I never kind of forget they exist, to be honest. No offense. Sorry, Polygon. But that also, sometimes I miss like reading more written like blogs and stuff too. I don't know if anyone here is familiar, but I used to really like this blogger. I think they're called Mark Watches. He would like write about, like he would write his thoughts after every episode of watching a show. And like there were a few shows he watched that I really loved, and I loved seeing what his thoughts were about it. It would just be like in a written article form, and there would be like comments from other people. He watched Buffy, and I loved reading his thoughts after each Buffy episode. And he also watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I loved reading his thoughts on that. And also I loved reading his thoughts on Revolutionary Girl Utena, which is my favorite anime of all time. Yeah, I kind of like miss that because I feel like I don't do that anymore. Because now when I want to hear people's thoughts on things, it's like social media, it's like YouTube, or to a lesser extent for me, like Instagram or Reddit or something. But I think primarily for me, it's like YouTube and Reddit, honestly, because I limit my access to other social media like Instagram and TikTok and stuff because my brain can't handle it. I get very easily overwhelmed. Even though there's really great stuff on those platforms, but I just like, it's too much. I think short form content really like hijacks my brain in a scary way, and like I can't handle it, actually. I can't. So I just like severely limit how much access I have to those things, using like blockers on my phone and such. Oh wait, who saw me? Portia! Oh yeah, here's Portia, by the way, Mr. Zip. We found her on another day. Shiv, Ruffian, you and I need to have a talk. You ate my mooncake, didn't you? I won't be angry, just tell me the truth. What is she talking about? Oh my god. Tee, just kidding, darling. I was simply demonstrating the intense reaction for you. I'm not kidding, I actually got a little scared then. I was like, what did I do? Did I mess up? Oh my god. If Portia was actually mad at me, I wouldn't forgive myself. I would never eat your mooncake. It would be so mean. Okay, so we got our painting. Wait, where does the painting go? Oh yeah, we have to wait in the mail, right? Okay, so let's time travel again. How dare I do something? Exactly, how dare I do something that I don't know that I've done? There's 38 seasons of that show, Mr. Zip? Oh my god. Yeah, I think I fear I missed the wagon on that. I'm sad that everything has to be a video now, especially like video game guides. Yeah, I agree, because I think the thing with, I mean, I love a good video, but videos can be like, I think, more overstimulating over time. Like, that's how I feel like when I watch too many videos. It's like, it's just too much because it's like all your senses. And I think that's why I really love podcasts, because it's like just audio. And I often will even like put a video on and pretend it's a podcast and just listen to it, because sometimes like I just don't want to be looking at something all the time. And then like written content too, it's nice because it's like there's no, it's just words on a page, and that can be like very like soothing in a way, I find. And I want to read words and control F things. Also, yes, exactly. Practically speaking, especially for guides, as you said, really, like, it's so much more efficient to like look up a written guide. Like for tutorials and stuff, I think even like there's so many tutorials, even like with tech stuff, when I've had to like study stuff for work, where it's like, yes, there's like great videos on it, but sometimes like I preferred like the written like articles and like the guided like go to the next page for the next section type like written guides, because it just felt like I could decide the pace for myself. And if I needed to skip things, I could control F. I could go slower too more easily because I'm in control. I know you can speed up or slow down a video, but I just feel like it's not quite the same experience as like a written thing. Oops, where am I going? I don't want to accidentally go to Toy Day. Oops. Oh, we're fine. I do want to play Toy Day. Closer to when it's actually Christmas, I guess, in an upcoming stream. We'll do that. I'm just sad that most shows use advanced wording nowadays, so you need closed captions to understand what they're saying. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I need to use subtitles even to understand, regardless of what they're saying, whether it's complex or not. It's like sometimes I just can't hear. I can't make sense of it. Oh, don't worry. I don't think Portia's actually mad at me. Lurking, congrats on getting red. Thank you so much, Branduff. I am very relieved to have finally tracked red down. That was like an ordeal. I mean, it wasn't really an ordeal. I just was very confused. I mean, the whole reason I bothered tracking down red was for my higher goal of getting Brewster. So let's see. Now I need to donate the art to Brewster. Sorry, not to Brewster, to Blathers. And get the thought bubble. And I would like to see if I can just like get Brewster. If possible. Like at least find him on the island. And then like next stream we'll have him and we can finally go to the coffee shop. Like that would be nice. I've always loved Brewster in the older games too. He was one of my favorite characters. Okay, we have a campsite villager. I mean, we'll go see who it is, I guess. Not expecting anything. Not expecting to want anyone I find, but you never know. Great goal, love Brewster. He's just incredible. One of my favorite characters in this game. Thank you so much. Red is so extra. Red does make me laugh though. He's like such a scammer, but it's kind of funny. I respect the hustle, I actually do. Usually I think I set the time to earlier in the day so it doesn't like look like nighttime when I'm streaming. But I'm kind of feeling the night vibes right now. There's an Avatar The Last Airbender podcast. Have you tried that yet? What podcast? Let me know the name, Mr. Zip, because I've actually never listened to a podcast about that show before, but it's one of my favorite shows. One of my favorite pieces of media, period, of all time. For sure. That show, I think about it all the time. In terms of like story, like even just like as someone who loves writing, like creative writing, like I think about that show all the time. Like it's just the plot, the characters, like absolutely incredible. I'm in awe. One of my favorite experiences in life was like I watched that whole show in full, like multiple times. I watched it when I was a kid growing up, like just like random episodes, and then when I got a little older, I watched it in full, like in order. And then rewatched, and then like I eventually rewatched it with my partner, and like my partner had never watched it before, and I always just remember like watching the show and then watching the finale together with them was like so special because like it really hit them, and I was like, isn't this incredible? And they were like, yes. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, just so incredible. But yeah, I would love to listen to a podcast. It's on Spotify. Is it just called Avatar The Last Airbender podcast? Because I feel like, shouldn't that show have like many podcasts? It deserves many podcasts. I do love listening to podcasts about my favorite shows, actually. I'm thinking about it, and like I have multiple podcasts I watch or I listen to related to like TV shows I love. For example, Gilmore Girls. I actually have 2 podcasts I listen to about Gilmore Girls. Gilmore to Say, shout out to them. Love that podcast. I think that's my favorite Gilmore Girls podcast. But I also listen to like the like official one with the actual like actors on it too. Sometimes. Like it has like Luke, the person who played Luke, Scott Patterson. That one is also really good. That one is called I'm All In, if anyone's interested. Any Gilmore Girls fans out there? But yeah, and I also listen to a podcast. This one I haven't listened to too much yet, but I've started listening to a podcast recently about The Good Place. And it's like some of the actors on The Good Place are on there as hosts of the show, and they like invite on other people, like cast members. Really good. I love that show. I think I might have to... Okay, I'm just gonna walk in and walk out. Or walk out and walk in. And then we'll time travel if he still doesn't have the thought bubble. Avatar, the podcast. Got it. I'm gonna look that up. I watch Gilmore Girls too, and I'm Guy, so don't make fun of me. Gilmore Girls is for everyone, Mr. Zip. I would never make fun of you for that. And also, literally everyone should watch Gilmore Girls because it's amazing. I talked to a guy a few weeks ago who got into Gilmore Girls because of like his ex-girlfriend, and he was like, yeah, it's like absolutely an incredible show and I'm obsessed with it. And we would just spent like the whole time like we were at a party and we were just talking about Gilmore Girls and like the characters. Not the whole time, but we had a long conversation about it. It was great. So yeah, Gilmore Girls is for everyone. There's no shows aren't gendered. Hello, Blathers. Why aren't you thinking? Oh, he is thinking. Yes! Okay. It's happening. We're getting the pigeon! Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go find Brewster. Oh, your mom made fun of you? Your mom is silly. Yes, I'm sure your mom just doesn't understand, but yes. Anyone can enjoy any show. But yeah, Gilmore Girls is fantastic. I feel like it's just such a good character show. Like, there's just so much great family drama, character dynamics in that show. It's just so juicy. My partner, like, is a very, like, casual watcher of it, because I put on Gilmore Girls all the time, because for some reason it's, like, my comfort show. I put it on when I'm, like, studying Japanese. Because it's, like, I know it so well I can tune it out, but it's just, like, comfortable to have on. And so my partner's been, like, watching it through osmosis, because it's just on all the time. And then they'll just, like, ask me questions, like, oh, why is this person doing this? And I'm like, well, you have to keep watching. Like, you need to pay more attention. Okay, can I, it's not like, cabin doesn't have like a time limit, right? Am I going to boat ride right now? Do I have miles? Yes. Maybe not. I don't know. I only rewatched 4 seasons so far of the 8 seasons. I don't remember A Year of Life exists. Oh yeah, A Year in the Life is different. I was very excited when that released, and then after I watched it, I felt a little empty. I definitely don't love A Year in the Life. I think there's some aspects about it that are nice. I mean, Emily's kind of story is a little interesting. I like found it interesting how her character kind of grew. But yeah, overall I was not a fan of A Year in the Life. Also, just some really like off-color, like terrible jokes in A Year in the Life. I don't know why. They had to just like, I don't know, just be terrible all of a sudden. Like, I'm thinking about the fat shaming and stuff. It's just like, hello, why are you doing this? I thought we all knew this was not appropriate and not okay anymore. It's never been okay, but yeah, just like when that shit came out, I was like, are you really? Come on. So yeah, it just felt a bit out of touch. And also just like, I feel like butchered some of the characters. But anyway, I won't go into too much detail unless in case someone out here has not watched Year in the Life and wants to watch it, but I'm still glad, like I'm happy I watched it because I wanted more Gilmore Girls, but in the end, like, oh my god, Brewster's here. In the end, like, the original Gilmore Girls is my favorite, and I enjoy all the seasons to different degrees, but the first 3 seasons are immaculate for me, I think. And maybe even first 4. Actually, I feel like the seasons you watched, Mr. Zip, are like maybe my favorite seasons. There are only 4 episodes. I thought there were going to be more, but I guess it's canceled. Yeah, I think they were always intending it to be just 4. I think they intentionally ended it on the line that they did, whether people like it or not. Cool, you out here looking for gyroids too? That's right. I hope you find a gyroid. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to actually say I'm looking for him. You know a Brewster? You know a who? Cool, you're looking at him. Mind if I ask what you're after? Lather sent me to blah 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 blah. I see, I hear you. Tell him that for me, and also... This is yours if you want it. It's a gyroid fragment. Plant it in the ground, give it some water and some time. It will grow up strong the next day. Gyroids take root fast when you return them to the ground. I'm so excited that I can finally start digging up my gyroids, because for my island, we're gonna need a lot of gyroids. Because we're gonna have, like, I want to do little, like, live music venues, and, like, the crowd, the gyroids will be perfect to be a crowd. I think someone else mentioned this idea too in a previous stream, and yeah, I agree. Like, they would be perfect for that. I haven't seen his little vacation outfit in ages, right? It's so cute! Brewster's little outfit before he's like in, I mean, he's gonna get in his barista fit once he's in the cafe. He's so cute. He's just such an adorable character. Incredible vibes. And I love that he's a pigeon and he's like such a chill pigeon, because I feel like our image of pigeons like is like pigeons are a little bit like, and I know some people like hate pigeons. I love pigeons. They have scared me once or twice because, you know, they do flock and gather, and like I remember once like me and my partner were feeding pigeons, because again, I love pigeons. But like they started getting a little too close, y'all. Like, and they were like getting like, they were like coming on to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed. I'm gonna need y'all to take a step back. Like, I got scared. I don't know, like it just like, I was like, I love you, but please like keep a respectful distance. I need my personal space bubble. But I do find them really cute. Anyway, I feel like chill vibes is not what people usually associate with pigeons, so I think it's cute that Brewster is a pigeon and he's like the chillest character ever. I think that like that's like fun. And I'm not saying all pigeons are not chill. I'm sure pigeons can be chill. That's the only experience I've had where pigeons have scared me. There was one other time though where I got annoyed at one pigeon specifically, because I remember I was eating lunch at a park. Like, it was like my lunch break off work and I was at a park, and oh my god, it's Elvis, what the heck. Can't deal with that right now. But yeah, I was eating lunch and like I think I was sipping like, I don't know, I was drinking like a silly drink. Like, it was literally like chocolate milk or something. Don't judge me, I'm an adult. But it was literally like chocolate milk, or let's say it was a mocha. You know, coffee and chocolate, okay? And the pigeon knocked it over. Like, a pigeon like flew into my drink and knocked it over. I was so sad. So specifically that pigeon I have beef with. All other pigeons are cool with me, but that pigeon I have beef with. So why are you doing that? It didn't even want to like drink it. Like, it just knocked it over. For what purpose? I feel that nobody wants this from Kristen Bell. It was just as good as The Good Place, but okay. I haven't watched that. I do really like Kristen Bell's, like, whenever she acts in something, I always enjoy her, so I want to try. Is that the new one? Is Nobody Wants This like that new show with Kristen Bell? But yeah, I love The Good Place. I've also rewatched it multiple times, Mr. Zip. I love that show so much. I only think that adding pigeon milk to the coffee is quite an interesting choice, because pigeon milk is a real thing. Agreed that that's a little weird, but I also like that he's a quirky guy. Like, he's like very chill, very mysterious, but then it's like he's a little weird too. I love them, but they camouflage well, and they all fly away at once, and it scares me. Yeah, they can be a little, they can startle you. I love the sounds pigeons make. The little like, what do you call a pigeon sound? The cooing, the hoo is so cute. I feel like the sounds pigeons make are adorable. Sad that Brewster only makes coffee and no tea. I agree. Let's open it up. Let's add some more options there. I agree. Why don't we have some tea brewing going on? Because like not all of us like coffee. Some of us can't do caffeine. It's unclear whether he does decaf or not. What is happening here? Whoa, perfect timing. Here, take my jumper work suit. It was just collecting dust at my place, but I got a new dust collector, so I don't need it anymore. See how mean that is? He was like, this was in the corner on the floor collecting dust, so you can have it. How dare you? I will never wear this. I mean, actually, like, the jumpsuit was fine. I don't have a problem with the jumpsuit. I just have a problem with it on principle because how dare he do that? I'm leaving it. I'm really just playing myself because I'm gonna dig that up and forget that that's what I did, and I'm gonna think it's a fossil. So I really just played myself, but I'm mad that he did that. Okay. Maybe just gift it back. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I'm just gonna let it like soak in the hole a little bit, soak up some more dirt, and then I'll give it back to Hippo. How about that? Nobody wants this. There are 2 seasons, 20 episodes now. Oh, okay. I will look into it. But yeah, I love tea. I drink tea all the time. I mean, I drink tea on most of these streams. I drink matcha most of the time when I'm streaming. Actually, what I'm drinking is matcha. I love matcha so much. But yeah, I feel like it would be fun if Brewster had tea. Or what could also be fun is what if there was another barista who's a tea barista? We get like a new NPC. That would be interesting too. One time Queenie gave me a clown costume and said it was just my style. Sometimes the villagers really do say some wild things and they give you some wild items. Like that feels personal. I too am a tea slurper. Oh, Automod. Sorry, my phone fell asleep, so I haven't seen if Automod got activated or not. Hello, where are we? The heck? I don't see anything in the queue for some reason. I'm sorry if Automod yelled at you. Sometimes Automod gets very excited. Sometimes it's right, but a lot of the times it's not. I would say most of the times it's not, but I think it's just because I need to teach it more things that I'm okay with. Over time. It's learning. Who likes How I Met Your Mother that much to watch 9 seasons? Okay, How I Met Your Mother, my friends would talk about it all the time. I think I'm gonna wrap up here, and then we can see Brewster on our island next time, her next stream. Because I have been going for a while, and also I think I need to pee. But I'm really glad we got Brewster. Like, he's gonna come, and we can start next stream by visiting him and having a cup of coffee, maybe with questionable pigeon milk. It'll be great. Thank you for the follow, Brandov. But yeah, How I Met Your Mother, my friends watched that show all the time and would talk about it, and like I just never got into it. I didn't really watch a lot of TV shows when I was a kid for some reason. I was too busy playing games. Like, even when I was a teenager, I was too busy playing video games. That was my entertainment of choice. Like, I didn't even watch TV shows. I feel like I only really properly got into like TV shows later teens when I went to college. Like, maybe that sounds weird, but I feel like I just really didn't watch a lot of shows before that. I just watched a very few select ones. Let's go to face cam. But yeah, How I Met Your Mother and Friends. That's what I like. When I think of those shows, I'm like, I felt like so much like I felt like I was supposed to be watching them because everyone talked about them all the time. And if you like those shows, good for you. I just kind of missed the boat on that and just like never got into them, and like people would talk about them and I'd just be like, what are you talking about? I do not follow. And that's my fault, I suppose. Thank you for watching, Yoni. Wait. Should wrap a bow tie around his jumper suit and give it back, but my choice of words is a bit more colorful. Oh, got it. Well, I really appreciate the sentiment of that, and I will be following up. Next stream, I will be digging that jumpsuit out of the dirt and giving it back to him and see how he feels about that. I'll be like, oh, I left this out in the dirt and I thought I'd give it to you now. It's basically what he did to me. Thank you so much, Mr. Zip. And thank you, Brenda. Thank you, everyone, for watching in chat. Um, there's one absolutely horrid trans joke in How I Met Your Mother, and I haven't had much interest in watching that show since. That makes so much sense because a lot of shows, a lot of the popular shows back then, especially, like there were lots of off-color jokes, so that makes total sense that that would put you off. There were definitely, I don't know what those shows because I didn't watch, but there were definitely other shows I had moments like that with where I'd watch it and it'd be like, homophobia, we're joking about it, and I'd be like, no thank you. And that was even before I knew I was queer, but I was just like, this makes me uncomfortable and I feel like you're being mean. And they were being mean. And yeah, it doesn't matter how bad the joke was. Like, I totally understand why that would turn you off. Like, even if it's just like a little thing, like, it's all bad. We shouldn't have to deal with that when we're just trying to have a good time. Let me switch over. So for Twitch folks, if you hang around, if you feel like hanging around, I will take us somewhere else. I will raid us somewhere, so stick around if you would like to be taken somewhere. I will just need a minute to do that. For YouTube people, thank you so much for watching. I can't take you anywhere on a raid, so feel free to drop off and maybe give the stream a like if you enjoyed it on your way out. Thank you so much for watching, whether you were in chat or lurking. I love lurkers. I am always lurking. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching it. Where's the raid button? Yes, please occupy yourselves. Speak amongst yourselves while I find someone to raid. Oh my god, I see SpongeBob mentioned. I love SpongeBob. Let's see. Let's find... Sorry, I had a toy when I was a kid that like was like Elmo saying, "Let's find R." Or it was Elmo or it was Big Bird, and then you'd have to like press the letter. I have that like voice in my head all the time. Like whenever I say the phrase "let's find," like that's what I'm hearing in my head. Like that toy really stuck with me. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, cool. Doomy Oomy is streaming. Let's go over here. See some Palia. Love it. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching, as I said already. Loved chatting with you all. And I will be, oh, I forgot to say, I'll be streaming again on Friday. If you're on Twitch, it's already on schedule. Same time slot as today. And for YouTube, I'll have that scheduled soon. Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna take us over to the raid. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.